listening to the Casual Fanatics Podcast.
So, you know what I miss about the 90s?
What?
Well, back in the 90s, I was in a very famous TV show.
Oh.
Whoa.
Love it. Gotta have it. Bojack Horseman. So amazing.
No, I wasn't in Bojack Horseman.
Aw.
Actually, I only did a couple of commercials as a kid.
Did you?
Yeah, I did actually. There was
Really?
there was like a grocery store commercial that I was doing where
You were the kid. No, I don't know.
yeah,
You're Tommy?
no, you should have been like, you're the kid that wasn't paying attention to the rules and using your hands. And I'm like, no, it's because I'm the goalie. And they're like, kid, just fucking kick the ball. Like, because it was supposed to be like, it was like for this grocery store, and it's like one team like, oh, they get their mom brings groceries like from this specific grocery brand. I think it was like Safeway or something.
Right.
But it's like the kids on the team see that and they're like, oh shit, I want some of that. So they keep faking getting injured so they can go sit on the bench and eat. Until eventually only the goalies left. But I was on the other team that were just kicking their asses because they kept going off the bench.
Interesting. It
But for some
basically
reason-
sounded like your commercial contributed to the obesity we have.
Yeah,
right
probably,
now.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You barely see me. I'm like in the background.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Now I have
because
to
you know
look
you gotta
this
put the little white kids first in front of the camera.
Aw.
Keep the little Asian kid in the back.
Aw.
Sorry, Corey.
It's fine. I got to play Pokemon with
I
all
don't
the
want
other
to
kids,
be white
man.
anymore.
I got to. What did I trade? I traded my Hitmonchan for Hitmonlee.
Oh man, I have a
Which was
horror
pretty
story about that. Back in it was like second grade. Second grade when Pokemon the trading card was like a thing. I got a first edition fucking shiny Charizard,
Oh.
and one of
Homie,
my
no.
brother's friends, who was 3 years older than me, convinced me take the Gyarados. It would win in a fight. And me being 7, I was just like, okay,
Dude, okay, so
Way to
I had
go.
the same thing, but as a birthday present. But a neighbor kid just straight up just stole it.
Oh.
So I feel your
Damn.
Kids
pain.
are the worst, man.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of fucking cards stolen from me as a kid.
Although I
Yeah.
also conned a kid into buying me lunch every week for a basketball camp, and with the promise of, I'll give you the Pokemon cards I have, and I just gave him a bunch of shitty ones.
Maybe, yeah.
So you know,
Karma.
maybe, well, no,
Yeah.
that was after
Oh.
I got my card stolen. So technically, it's like I guess
Reverse karma?
I don't know. I think it's just me learning from that and saying, well, fuck these, man. Like
Future
I'm gonna
sight
go get some
karma?
food.
I'm still missing my first holographic Hitmonchan that I traded for a Machoke.
Machoke. It's not even the best.
I know.
line.
It was like, this is
I
a
don't know,
stronger
well,
Pokemon.
no,
it has
Machamp.
better attack moves.
Machamp's pretty.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, cool. And then I realized, oh.
Pokemon Go is Machamp is my buddy. I found it like a 10:30 Machamp in Santa
You and
Monica.
like a bunch of
Wow.
other people, because like everybody I know either has like there's a Ninetales or a Machamp on their team. Like,
I've never seen a Ninetales
really?
actually.
Oh
yeah.
no, I see a lot of people with Ninetales.
Weird.
Ninetales? I have a Ninetales.
Huh.
I have quite a few.
Wait,
actually.
I've never
what
seen,
part
like,
of
a
Santa
Vulpix
Monica?
thing.
Was it close to Muscle Beach?
It was
That area in
well,
Venice
that's,
Beach?
That's Venice.
Yeah.
It was closer around like the 3rd Street Promenade.
He probably went to Santa Monica just to like get some like, I don't know, go shopping or something. So
That, with all those 4 arms. You can carry everything,
yeah, all
you
the
know?
bags.
Now all these
He's the
legendary
ultimate-
Pokemon are out.
You know that game that every guy plays where it's like you have to carry all your groceries in one go?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
always,
no,
man.
no, no.
That's-
You never do 2 trips.
You
Exactly.
never do
that.
Machamp is the champ of that game.
Oh yeah.
He's got 2 free hands.
Exactly. Always.
All right, welcome guys to the second episode of the Casual Fanatics podcast.
Woo!
I am
Yeah.
the main star of the best
Wait,
anime series.
oh, you-
No.
Okay.
Of the best anime series of all time, Corey in the House.
Is that an anime series?
I feel like that's a Disney.
mean-
show.
No, trust me.
You're the anime
Corey in the House
version.
is the best anime series ever created. I will link you guys stuff in the description.
Okay.
Go check out Jeff Thu's Mother's Basement analysis of why Corey in the House is the best anime of all
I don't
time.
think
That's a
this is like a
that's
Disney
Raven
Channel
spinoff, right?
show.
I believe so. I don't know. All I know is that it's the best anime ever created.
Okay, good. Although the
Interesting.
SpongeBob anime was pretty dope. Did you guys see that? The SpongeBob anime video?
Yeah, but that it doesn't
Saw
hold a
clips of
candle
it.
to
Corey in the House.
Corey's conquest of the West.
Okay.
Wow.
Anyways, that was a weird introduction thing that I was mulling over for a little bit. I didn't expect to get stopped halfway.
You've been
but,
waiting 2 weeks to do that.
Oh yeah, ever
been
since the
planning
last
this.
recording.
He's just been like going to
yeah,
sleep
I'm
thinking
Corey.
about it.
I'm Corey. And
Corey's the cute one. Renee's the smart one.
Yes,
Eric's
and
the
I'm
sexy
Renee.
one, and then there's Sam.
I have a beard.
I don't know. I mean, I think Sam is probably the sexy one.
Yeah.
No,
I go
Look
with
at,
that.
look at that
I'm the
grizzly
He
interactive
is
audience
just
member.
shining right now.
I think Eric's the innocent one.
I'm the innocent one. Who
He's-
brought that game
No,
last week?
you know what? This is true. Well, no, who's the one that got all the answers right? Me and Renee.
That's true. Well, you guys beat Sam by like 1 point. So yeah, Sam would be the innocent one.
I
guess
think
so.
also.
Well, I mean, he
I think it
did
makes
say
you the
Bosnian
innocent one.
seesaw was a Bosnian seesaw.
I actually
so-
did. Yeah, so.
I think Eric is the innocent one in which he's like, I don't know what these are. These sound funny. Let's put them on here.
But
Oh, this is what they actually are. Oh my.
I did create
oh,
the
my.
like the I did create the false ones though. Like and those I had to be pretty fucking dirty and creative to make.
yeah,
the
that took
false
time.
ones.
You're the sensitive one. That's what it is.
Oh, I'll
You're the
take that.
quiet, sensitive one.
I'm just really into my feelings right now.
Yeah, there you go. And then you shave your beard off and you look like a little child, and we're like, oh, what happened there?
And then you say that, and I get sensitive about it.
Well, all right. So, wait, did Renee and Sam introduce themselves, or was it just Eric?
We,
Yeah, I
we
don't
said our
know.
names.
Oh, Eric
Oh.
introduced everybody else.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm happy with
the
that.
reason why I'm doing that is so that, like, if
People-
anybody's listening, they can kind of put the name to the voice,
Right.
kind of thing.
Right.
Probably not the face. Because,
I'm just gonna
you know.
casually slip my name into the conversation. So we live in America, and that's all I have. That's all my name does.
Oh, I didn't. Good,
Yeah.
good on you for actually
Yeah.
slipping
Wait,
that in
so,
there.
wait.
wait,
Big
Eric.
games.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's Erica. That's his name.
Damn
I
it!
was so confused.
Backfire.
Good job.
All right.
Whatever.
Well, it's been 2 weeks since our last recording, give or take. Who wants to take the ball first? What's the haps, guys?
You mean like what's new?
What's the haps? What you been doing?
So-
Nothing.
So
Obviously nothing.
something really cool happened to me yesterday, but no
Okay,
one's
cool.
going to care about it.
I'll care, homie.
We
So
will.
so
Renee's got you.
I was working down in the World Surf League event down in Trestles, the Hurley Trestles, and the Swatch. I think that's the women's Swatch. And I met and I got a photo with the #1 surfer in the world right now, Jordy
Nice.
Smith. He is ranked #1. But I don't think anyone cares because no one really cares about surfing that much.
I
Like,
don't
some
know, man.
people
I'd be
do.
happy with a picture with the
Some-
#1 surfer in the world.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's cool. But like, I posted it, and I think like
You'll hit that
7
niche.
people
You'll
liked
hit that
it.
niche.
I'm one of
audience,
those likes.
man.
that niche audience. But like, out of all my friends, I think I have like 2 surfer friends. So it's like, okay, all right.
That's still a big thing.
I felt like it was.
Yeah,
but,
that's 2 more surfer friends than I. Wait, no, I know actually a couple of surfer friends, but I don't know if they probably would like to know, but I don't know who it is. So.
It's so funny. I'm not even like a surfer. I'm just kind of surfer adjacent. So like, I feel like I've like earned my gold, like my participation surfer trophy. You know?
So you're like the second best surfer in the world.
Sure. I'll
You're,
take it.
he's the assistant to the second best surfer
Maybe
in the
fourth.
world.
Yeah, dude. If I could be the assistant to John, that would be fucking great. And the fact that I know off the top of my head. Who
Wait, what
second
was
is.
the #1 guy?
Jordy, and then it's John. I think Wilco's #3.
Oh, I was gonna say it's like George and then Jamie.
It's
and
all these
then
fucking white
George
guys.
surfs
it's all
a
these
lot.
It's all these fucking white guys, and then I think the Brazilians are up there somewhere. Toledo and Medina. Where
Oh,
are they?
really? I didn't know that was that high up.
Brazilians are
huh?
like, yeah, they're super into surfing. I think the Brazilian fan base is the strongest, and it's really cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, that's interesting though. Even if like surfing is not within our interests, like that's still cool. No.
You
Yeah.
need
So,
more
don't-
Brazilian friends.
Eric, why don't you keep going then, since you kind of took the ball?
Okay. What else do I got? I've been playing more Overwatch. I'm so close to platinum. I'm at like
Oh,
24,
nice, dude.
30.
You're
I'm
still
like,
in
I'm
gold,
so-
you scrub?
I play on PC with the real players, Renee.
fired.
I'm not gonna take that from a fucking console player, Renee.
Ooh, shots fired.
PC Master Race. PC Gold is the fucking diamond equivalent to your Xbox or fucking PlayStation, whatever you kids are playing
Whatevs.
these days. Besides
Yeah.
that- yeah. Thank you.
Shut up,
Yeah,
Sam. You play on console as well.
Yeah.
I do.
And then going up to Davis this week, gonna hang out with my girly friends. Gonna be cool. Gonna be awesome. And yeah.
Renee, you don't need to look at me, okay? Eric knows in his bones I'm gonna make a
know.
joke. You don't need to
I
look
do.
at me.
I'm sorry, I can't
I'm-
help it. It's just
like-
my natural reaction.
It's like Pavlov's dog
I
at
can
this
feel
point.
him. I can feel him looking at me like, "Come on, Corey." I'm like, you're giving me a layup, but I kind of want to sit on the bench
For
today.
those of you
How
who
do you
don't
miss
know,
the lamp? It was right there for you.
for those of you who don't
No,
know, if
Eric, don't explain it.
Okay.
We'll just
All right.
just
All
let
right.
it be. If people pick up on it, they'll pick up what we're
But you
putting
haven't
down.
made the joke yet, and it's been so
I
long
basically
now.
laid
No, you know what
for
the
you.
joke is? Your girlfriend. Oh,
I guess I kind of make. Well, like, see, okay, so So Corey makes fun of her not existing, but if you don't
Wait,
know that,
didn't
then
we explain this last time?
yeah, but if you're like new
It's
to
a
the
rehash.
show, if you're new to the show, which you probably are,
And you also care about surfing.
And you also care
who
about
the
surfing.
number one surfer
I'd like to
is,
thank our one fan.
which is
Hello.
basically Corey listening to this afterwards.
hello, I'm gonna guess your name is Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Thank you for listening to us.
Oh, he's also a pro surfer. He's up there.
Please call
Considering
him.
all the
Jeff.
other J
They're
names.
They're all the J names. They're over at J Bay in Hawaii. Wait, no, that's probably gonna give me a lot of shit. J Bay is not in Hawaii. Where is J Bay? South Africa?
That sounds like a weird like.
J Bay is a spot.
J
It's a
Bay
surf
sounds like
spot.
a weird like
Like where I
Pirate
get
Bay
my clothes.
offshoot. I would say it's like a weird Pirate Bay offshoot for like things from Japan that you don't really want to talk about. If you know what I mean?
Kinda.
Sounds like a
I gotta
clothing
look
line.
this up right now.
I'm wearing J-Bays.
Oh god, that also sounds like a really douchey line of clothing, doesn't it? Or like shoes or glasses or some shit. Anyway, so what else have you been doing besides planning your trip up to Davis for
South
no
Africa,
reason?
got it. Not much. Just playing Overwatch, cutting together this documentary. I did release. Okay, so like 2 years ago, I made this Steven Universe fan trailer.
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
It got
Was dope,
almost.
homie.
It's almost at 1 million views now. It's called the Steven Universe unofficial trailer, and I just released the second one last week, and it did okay. It's at like 6.5 thousand. It's not as good as the first one.
Hey
but
man, at
it's
the end of the
something.
day, you're not
Still a
looking
lot.
for views. You're looking to
No.
put out something that you created.
Yeah, I
That,
just wish
you know
that,
your
like-
first one was amazing.
Yeah,
you know?
thank you. The second one's pretty good. It's doing alright.
Well,
Alright.
I also think I think the hype behind Steven Universe has kind of fallen down to the point where now it's just mainly the fan base.
Yeah, that's
'Cause I think you
a good
put it
point.
out right when like everybody was starting to get back into it, or like starting to really get into it. Because I think I was part of that wave.
Yeah, I think
where
you're
I
right.
was just starting to like get through season 2 when you put it up, right?
Yeah, I mean that's exactly when I got into it too, because I marathoned through the whole thing and I was like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
gotta
dude.
make this trailer
And
immediately.
it's the easiest thing to marathon because like each episode's like 11 minutes.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
so easy
super
to
easy.
like.
Yeah.
It's very condensed, easy to consume, and like because it's 11 minutes, the episodes are very tight
Uh-huh.
and they don't drag on too long.
No,
which
definitely.
is
even
like
the bad ones. They
like
don't drag on too
not
long.
saying that they're bad at all, but like watching Gravity Falls after watching Steven Universe, I was like, oh, these episodes feel like a little long to me. And it's like, oh, that's because I've been used to Steven Universe having 11-minute episodes rather
Yeah,
than
that's a
30-minute
good
episodes.
point. Yeah, that's a very good point. And people compare Gravity Falls and Steven Universe a lot.
Yeah, which
so-
you can, but you shouldn't because
You
they're
should-
both.
yes.
At the end of the day, they're both really, really amazing pieces of animation.
But produced by very different. Like you got
Exactly,
Disney
yeah.
throwing their weight behind Gravity Falls, and then you just have this small team on Steven Universe, this small intimate team who work a lot more in story. And I think you've pointed this out, Corey, is that the animation in Gravity Falls is a lot more fluid and a lot more solid than Steven
yeah,
Universe.
because they got Disney money back.
exactly.
Then, you know.
So two different animals, definitely.
Kind of a tangent. For Christmas, I actually got a Steven Universe art book.
Oh yeah, oh
Yeah,
that's
it
cool.
came in and it was wait, no. That wasn't a Christmas present. That was a Star Wars
I
one.
stole that.
No, very close to that. I bought it on my own.
I like
I
that.
got a Star Wars art book for Christmas, but then I bought the Steven Universe art book when I got it. It was really cool because there's a lot of like concepts that weren't used, and it's really cool to see the evolution of things and how the music in of itself are their own characters.
Was that the art book that they just released? That
Yes,
Had,
yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
so that was the one that had. It got a lot of flack because of that one character. Do you know that story?
No, actually, tell me.
So the art book had apparently, and this was okay. So the art book had a scrapped character. It was done in, I guess it was a drawing like marathon they were trying to do just to pump out ideas really quick, like it was an exercise. And so one person came out with like, I think it was like cement gem or something, like not even as a real concept, and it was Ian, I think, who did it. But which is important because the character was it looked like blackface. It had like really big lips.
You know what? I remember seeing that. Yeah.
And a lot of people were outraged about it, and the Steven Universe creators and Rebecca Sugar were like, I didn't even realize that. I didn't notice it. I will of course take it out and then like reprint and ship the books.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I guess you know that's right. You're right. They're right in the way that it's like blackface isn't appropriate. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it was what you're telling me is that they were just pumping out concepts
Yes.
that weren't going to be used.
Yes.
Or 90% of them weren't going to be used.
Yes.
So there's that debate of whether it's okay if it's a concept that's not even going to be used
Yeah, I think
versus what's going to be used on screen.
I think what they apologized for was like it was like the oversight of they should have known not to include it
not
in
to
this book.
include it into because there must have been a lot of other concepts that didn't go into the book because it's like, oh, we needed to cut them for book space or page space. So that was an oversight, but I like the fact that Rebecca Sugar came out and apologized and owned up to it. Even if it wasn't her fault, just the fact that they owned up to it, speaks volumes.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's I don't know. This might be my white guilt talking, but I think it is important. I think it's important to note that it was a black artist. I think at which point you can see okay, so it's not some
it wasn't malevolent.
Exactly.
It was just a design that maybe should have been thought about before including inside.
Yeah.
I did not hear about that actually, so that's something interesting.
It was all over the Steven Universe Reddit for a while.
I kind of avoid the fan base for the most part.
Apparently
it's pretty toxic.
Apparently. I'm kind of I kind of love the fan base though, because the fan base is what got my video up to a million views.
It's I would say you like it like a car crash. You just you like to drive by and watch it go, man, that sucked. Okay.
Ow.
So sorry to take away from your week. Did you do anything else?
No, that's about it. I was just filming and playing Overwatch and all that crap.
All right, cool. Who wants to take it next?
Man, Renee touched his nose.
So that means he wants to go next.
Yeah, it does actually.
No,
in my book.
No, fine. All right. So my week's been it was consumed on Tuesday evening when Destiny 2 released.
Which we will talk about.
But that's just been consuming my entire life so far. Other than that, just relaxing and watching movies. A couple movies came out that I watched. I watched it because it came out.
I did too, buddy.
I know you did, and no regrets. It was amazing.
It was. I will say this. I liked it a lot better than the TV miniseries.
Well,
not to say that Tim Curry's performance was bad. Tim Curry's performance is great. It never scared me. I don't know what it was, but it just I don't know. I thought he was
When
more
did you
funny
watch
and
it?
interesting. Must have been 12 or 13.
Really?
Something like that.
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not super afraid of clowns, but it's kind of also the same thing with Pennywise in this one. Whenever Pennywise was on screen, I actually wasn't afraid. I was like, "This is cool." I'm liking the performance a lot, and it's really cool what they do with all the other iterations of it. Those freak me out way more. I don't know what it was, but it freaked me out. Slight spoilers, Renee. Slight spoilers, but the one scene with the headless child. That freaked me out a lot more.
That sounds scary.
It's just, but it's the way they made it move.
It's creepy. Yeah.
The way they made it move was really creepy, and I don't know why, but when Pennywise was on screen, I'm like, oh, I can't let my guard down.
He's so cute.
He's already gonna be scary. I know this.
Right.
Wow.
I know what I'm getting with Pennywise, but with all the other stuff that was gonna happen, it being an entity built on fear, I was okay, what is it gonna turn into for these kids' fears?
Right.
And that's where to me was where I was getting a little bit yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But anyways, Renee, so you
just-
liked it. You liked it. I liked it.
I just
liked
want
it.
a quick side note. I
Oh.
think I've realized that Sam, you're the funny one. I think you're fucking killing it. Sorry, you're just it was I forget.
Okay, then Eric, this makes you the generous one.
No, okay.
You're so sweet, homie.
Thank you. I'd like to thank our fan and my parents.
See, he's killing it, fellas. He's killing it. But other than that, we're talking recently with my dad, and he's because I've always wanted to go to Europe and never been to Europe, that we might actually go next May for my mom's birthday, actually. So that's a possibility in the future for me. I'm
Nice.
going places.
Where were you?
Must be nice, right?
I know, right?
I think they said we'll meet in London and then just off to other close countries like Paris, Germany, maybe Spain.
That's
Renee,
awesome.
you should take a tally of how many people look like Eric and I.
Speaking of going to Europe, though, did you guys see the unlimited pasta bowl thing that Olive Garden was putting out?
No.
I thought that
Unlimited
wasn't
pasta
like-
bowl?
That's why they have diabetes.
There is a
God.
tangent. It connects. I
Okay,
assure you.
all right.
So for $100, what you can do is you can get a card that basically gives you 8 weeks worth of unlimited pasta.
Oh shit.
Whenever you go there. But they added something this year for a $200 card that was only available for 50 people, and it was not only do you get the $100 like endless pasta thing, but they actually will fly you to Italy round trip.
Oh wow!
Like all inclusive.
Wait.
Okay, Sam is dying at this amazing news.
One of those. These things don't match. I think is that like these things. You get 8 weeks at Olive Garden, 8 weeks of free food at Olive Garden,
round
and then
trip.
we'll fly you to Italy.
For the grand total of $200.
Yeah, which was
Wow,
what
that's
was
crazy.
causing like a crazy media outlet. Of, oh my god, like $200 for a round trip to Italy.
With 2 easy payments of
unfortunately-
$99.99.
Is there a catch?
Well, the only catch was that there was only 50 available.
Yeah.
And
Right.
you had to do it online. Actually, today when we're recording this, which is on a Thursday.
No.
So like they
too
said
late.
last year when they introduced the $100 card, like it sold out the first second,
Oh, okay.
like completely, and they had like 22,000. So I think what they said was that they made like so much money from people buying these cards,
Huh.
that they introduced the second option, and they figure we can make just as much money. We can afford to send people to Italy, and it's like look at all this press that we're getting.
Right.
So that was just something that happened. So I was thinking about doing it, but then I kind of woke up late and I was like, oh yeah, that thing.
Thanks for sharing. Oh well, we'll be
I
fine.
would have thought about it, but then I realized that I just don't eat carbs a lot anymore.
Yeah.
Good for my health.
Wow, good for you.
But when you go to Europe, you're definitely gonna try out all the local cuisine.
Yeah, you kind of
right?
have to.
Yeah.
Kind of have to. I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, the thing I'm looking forward to actually the most would probably actually just in England, just fish and chips. I know how that sounds. Shut up,
No,
Sam.
man, I
He
get
wants
it.
to connect with you guys, man.
I get
He
it,
wants to
yeah.
share in your heritage.
and chips.
I'm gonna throw out a little ad for a San Pedro restaurant. It's called the Whale and Ale. I should take you
Ah,
guys.
no, I passed. I forgot to.
Great British cuisine, great fish and chips, great apple pie. Fucking love it.
Nice.
I thought it was okay. I'm kidding. It was good.
Okay.
It was good. I just
the
wanted to
betrayal was
rile.
real.
I wanted to rile Erica.
I get one British thing,
Bloody
in this
hell,
goddamn
Corey.
country, and it's my Whale and Ale. It's funny. There's a bar down the street from my. So the Whale and Ale is a restaurant in San Pedro. Where I live now, right down the street from where I am, is it's a bar called it's like called the British Pub. I'm like, oh, cool. It's a gay bar, and I was just like, oh, okay, that's not what I wanted.
Well,
Place to get
that's like
British
Hamburger
cuisine.
Mary's.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I don't know, it just sounds like a good hamburger place.
Hamburger Mary's is a fun time.
I've been meaning to go. Like just it. Like you're right. It looks like a fun time from all my friends.
Who was it? My friends. The first time I went, my friend. You guys. I don't know if you guys watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
No, I
heard about it.
I get stuff from at work from it. I
Okay.
guess from people that watch. But
Great. I don't even like reality TV. Great fucking show. And it was the first time I went. Who was her name? I think it was. Laganja Estranja was there. She's like from season 6, I think. Laganja Estranja.
yeah, if anything, I know that the names are amazing.
Yeah, they are. I was trying to actually. Me and my girlfriend were playing this game where we were trying to come up. If we were to be drag queens, we were going to come up with names. So mine would be Tara Bull. Tara
Okay.
Bull. Yeah.
Okay. I think you need to be like stockier, a little
Earth
bigger
Bowl.
for that.
No, maybe. My other one was Jasmine Petals, and you have to ask what I'd be peddling. You can't afford it.
That's a good one.
I put a lot of
what's going on.
thought into
Snaps for
this.
Eric. Snaps for Eric.
Oh, thank you.
Sounds like a Jamba Juice like drink title.
Jasmine Petal.
Kinda.
No.
Laganja.
Laganja Estranja. Like razzmatazz or something.
I think the season 8 winner was my favorite name, which is just Bob the Drag Queen.
Yes.
Great name. Great name.
Yes.
Love it.
Simple yet elegant.
But anything else on the horizon? Or
Not
just,
much. Just been applying to find some kind of stable job at the moment. Applied to a couple places. Haven't heard back yet, but high hopes.
I hope.
And other than that, just future plans would be just going to Disney soon because it's Halloween. They have
Oh
the
yeah.
Halloween
Do they
stuff.
have
Nice,
Goat Galaxy
right?
up?
Should be tomorrow. It's
Okay,
it's the
cool,
official
'cause,
start of the Halloween
We
season
should,
at
we
Disney.
should figure out a day to go.
Obviously, yeah, we should.
Having a
Yeah.
Disney pass must be nice, right?
It's
Oh wait,
nice.
you don't have one?
I don't. Do you?
No, I don't.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Screw you guys.
Hey, go eat
I'm
your
not
fish
the
and
only
chips.
one.
It says the people with non-passes. God. But other than that, yeah, just enjoy life, and we'll see what it
And
takes.
Destiny.
Yeah, well,
And
yeah.
then going to the moon.
Going to the moon, which, yeah, Destiny, yeah. Mhm.
Well, we'll go into that in a little bit. Sam, you want to take it? Sam, you want to take it, or I'll take it?
I think Sam wants to look at him.
I mean,
He's determined.
I'll be pretty quick. I'm trying to think. I brushed my teeth, brushed my hair. I shaved once.
And that's why Sam's the sexy one, obviously.
I guess. I don't know.
Look, he has that
I don't
one
like
little
the
hair
spotlight
that's coming
stuff.
down.
Wait, where?
It's true.
It's
It's,
just
right.
like-
yeah, there you go.
Okay, because I do.
You got that
Anyway,
Superman twirl going.
Anyway, what have I done? I went camping in the Sequoias
that's right,
last
yeah,
weekend.
You talked about that.
That was
yeah.
cool.
But wasn't it hot over there?
No, it actually was very
so it was
breezy.
cool.
It was
Oh.
very cold.
It was a hot weekend though, wasn't it?
Not in. We were near
Not for
Kings
me,
Canyon.
Okay.
And it was very chilly, and I wanted to stay there so bad because the drive home got
He's like,
progressively
God, I don't want to
hotter."
have to
Oh,
record
no.
with these assholes again. I just want to stay in the Sequoia.
Like you
I just
said,
want to talk to the trees.
my AC broke during the heat wave weekend.
I don't even have
that's the
AC.
worst.
It was the worst. I was spent 4 days with no AC. I was just like
Oh,
sweating
yikes.
in my room.
That's been me for like the last 28 years. I guess. So, that's about it. Other than work, if something comes to mind, I'll say it. But
And
Buy
we'll
any
be-
video games
we're
yet,
gonna-
Sam?
so I watched the first episode of The Defenders.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
That's
did you
about
wa-
it.
Did you watch
Okay.
the other ones though?
No.
Why?
How do you watch
you're
just
doing
the
it
first
backwards.
episode?
I wanted to, but I've been watching Gotham, so I think I'm just more emotionally invested in the whole Batman universe.
Okay.
Well, you're
Wait.
also like starting in the middle of like that's like I didn't watch any of the Marvel movies. I just started in Avengers. You know.
Avengers,
Yeah,
just
you know, I
don't
want
know.
to. I want to watch Luke Cage and just.
You should have watched Daredevil.
You definitely
You
should.
Just
Maybe
everything
should've
but
watched
Iron
Daredevil.
Fist. Just
Yeah.
TLDR Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the sad part. I've already watched the first and last episode of Iron
Oh,
Fist,
God.
so. But I'll get on it. The first episode of The Defenders was really confusing, but
I mean,
it was
it
good.
makes sense if you watched everything.
Sam, a lot of stuff makes sense if you
Like,
just
why would they do that?
I want to.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I want to sidetrack. What season of Gotham are you on? Because
I'm on the first
Oh yeah,
one.
you're a Gotham
Okay.
fanboy. Yeah.
I was the first 2 seasons, and then it ended it in like a place where I was just like, I am not going to care about the next arc, and I
Really?
just stopped. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's honestly, I think you'll love it. It's not a boring arc. I'm just weird. I don't want to
Yeah.
spoil anything, so I won't say it. But I just thought the arc was like not for me.
Real quick, do you guys when you guys are watching like Gotham and
Uh-huh.
Flash and like and all
Yeah.
those, are you more attached to the characters or are you more attached to the style that CW
okay.
has? Because it's very
Well,
different
Gotham's
than like
not
characters.
CW.
Definitely.
Gotham's not CW. Gotham's Fox.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other, yeah, I think it's the characters because the style's a little fucking cheesy, but I still
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, because like that
Yeah.
like
We're
I tried,
both.
like Eric and I, we've discussed this a lot. I tried watching it, just couldn't get into it, just because like
Which
the way
one?
that tried getting into Flash, tried getting into Arrow. I tried actually all three: Gotham, Arrow, and Flash. I don't know. I gave it the first three. And it's,
You know what I hate? Well, not hate. I dislike about the Flash is Iris West.
What's
I
wrong
think-
with Iris? She's
Yo,
so nice.
She's
I
really.
don't
I don't
know who
know.
that is.
She's really.
I don't either,
annoying.
Corey. We're not
She's
alone.
annoying.
She is nice. I mean, she gets a little better the second season, but I think the
Yeah.
first season, there's just something about her that just really irks me.
so wait, sorry,
Weird.
who is it? Is
So
it
Iris-
Wally's
Iris West is
It's the Flash's like
love
like,
interest.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like in the comics, it's his wife
okay,
and
okay.
sister to the kid Flash, who
Yeah.
is Wally West. Yeah,
Wally.
Oh, okay, that's weird. Wait, yeah, because who's the Flash in
Barry Allen.
Barry, okay, yeah, okay.
And then, which is funny because there's also like
you know why? It's because in the Justice League cartoon it was Wally.
Oh,
it
is
wasn't,
it?
It wasn't Barry Allen.
Interesting.
That's why I'm always like, wait,
Kid
which one was
Justice?
first?
Or-
No, in the
Justice
Justice
League.
League
Oh, okay.
cartoons.
it's funny because in
like Justice League Unlimited.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
in what was not Teen Titans, the other fuck, what was the show?
Young Justice.
Young Justice. It was Wally
Yeah,
West.
yeah.
It was Kid Flash. In
Oh,
Young
okay,
Justice,
cool.
Yeah.
Oh
So-
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Mhm.
So weird. Huh. The timeline's all like
it
messed
switches
up.
a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
it's the Flash. The timeline's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah,
Like-
that's true. It's a very good point.
He has one of the best
Yeah.
super moves in Injustice 2, where he literally just grabs you, goes through time, smacks you against a dinosaur, smacks you against the Sphinx nose, brings you back, and smacks you against your own body right before it goes into the time travel. It's the best, dude.
That is pretty awesome. That is pretty sweet.
Sounds like the Flash. Sounds like him.
Anything else besides Defenders or anything? Renee mentioned, did you buy any games for your new PS4?
I mean, I not since last time. I mean, I
Such a
I bought
shame,
like
Shane.
6 last time.
He was camping though.
I've only-
he was living a video game.
Pretty much, yeah. I was living Breath of the Wild, trying to find. It's
It
a
was
lot harder in
Ready
real
Player
life.
It is.
I was gonna
It
say
is,
that's
yeah.
more of like the survival games that are all out on Steam, where you have to like collect everything or you die in
it's
like.
so much
20
easier
minutes.
though in a video game. Like, but
There's no eating in mid battle.
yeah, seriously. I played Crash Bandicoot more. That's about it. I have a lot to catch up on. There's some games I haven't
if you're
even
starting
opened up
at,
yet.
at
so.
Crash
I mean, that's
Bandicoot,
fair. You don't want to like open every game at once. You want to get through one game at a time.
I like to I like to take my time with these games and really get involved in it. So
yeah. There's nothing wrong with that either, because like for me, I don't know, like I focus on one game.
Yeah.
So like finish that one game and then move on to the next one.
Right.
Because otherwise you're never gonna finish. Like my backlog is ridiculously huge at this point. It's
I have 100 games in my Steam library, and I probably have like.
Oh well,
Whoa.
Steam, if you go by Steam, forget about it.
Yeah, you're never
gonna
play
gonna
all of them.
finish
And
that.
now, like some games have been in the library so long, it's just like I don't want to play. You're an old game now.
Yeah.
I'm too
Ooh,
used to better
vintage.
graphics. Yeah, I know.
And
Nostalgia.
you look at
It's like
the
Toy
updates
Story,
and you're like
old
update,
toys at the
like,
bottom of the chest.
7.3.
Yeah.
They're like screaming, "Don't forget us!"
But yeah, that's it for me. So.
Cool. Then I guess I'll take it last. I was in Vegas for the past weekend.
Oh yeah. That's
There you
right.
go.
Sam mentioned it not being too hot. It was the same in Vegas, surprisingly. This is
Oh.
the first time that I've gone. This is the first time I've gone in the fall where it's not like 100 degrees. It was actually like 80.
That's how it was in California. That's fucking
Yeah,
weird.
it's weird. Well, fucking, we got Irma and Harvey and
True,
all these
and all the
hurricanes
fires.
and
And
shit.
fires.
There's probably an earthquake coming right now. I don't know.
Dude,
fucking
I was
know.
driving down from Yosemite 2 weeks ago, and literally there was a fire on the
On the
99 on the Dude, it's a fire earthquake. That's the next sci-fi movie.
So when I was driving up to Vegas, Thursday night around like I want to say 9 or 10, there was a big rig where I couldn't see the cab anymore. It was just engulfed in flames, and like
God.
half the trailer it looked like it had exploded. But surprisingly, there was no traffic stoppage. It was just like nobody
okay.
gave a shit. They just drove by. It was just like
We got
It's a
places.
normal thing
We got
now
places to
in
go, Corey.
California.
Yeah, seriously.
But you know what did stop traffic was the next day when a lady went to the strip and hijacked an ambulance response vehicle.
Oh my god.
And went on a high-speed chase with the police all the way to State Line, whereupon they put down some spike strips and it stopped her.
She GTA'd it?
amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Seriously.
guess her star ratings went up, and yeah.
She's living that thug life. That's what's going on.
I have no idea what it was about, but I was
I mean,
like, oh,
probably
that's-
drugs, but
She needed to get to a hospital,
I
probably.
guess.
She just didn't know where the hospital was.
if I hop in this ambulance, it'll take me there.
Yeah, so I did that. While I was there, I had a little bit of downtime, aside from playing golf in the rain, which never happens in the fall for me in Vegas. We were also racing. We were trying to play golf fast because there was lightning coming. You could see it coming closer and closer. So it's like, all right, just go.
We're out here holding metal sticks. It's not a good
Played
idea.
one of the worst games of golf of my life, but at least it wasn't fucking 100-something degrees, and I felt really relaxed playing it. Made friends with a cat that was actually at one of the holes. Like, the hole was actually called Kitty Corner, and there would be like just a feral cat that would come and sit down and we'd just watch you play.
Would you
Corey
like me
got-
to carry your golf?
Corey has cats on his golf course. I had alligators on mine.
In your mind, cats are British? Or is it just catty?
It's just that
catties.
cat, that specific cat.
Oh, it's a cat and it's a catty. I got it. I'm
At
slow.
Kitty Corner.
Yeah, but after golf, I got all the shrines in Breath of the Wild.
Nice.
And I was gifted with the original Legend of Zelda, like the short shorts with the green tunic and the hat.
Nice.
So I got that.
Oh, you mean the outfit?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
he
I was
actually
just-
got an outfit
I
for
was given
himself.
it, you
It
know.
was shipped to him.
Yeah.
Nintendo found it.
Yeah.
Corey, you did it.
And then it came down to my hands and went da 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 da.
That would be pretty creepy. Oh my gosh, it's
what else did I
floating.
do?
And there's music.
I went to the tables, I guess. Played some blackjack. I took one black chip and turned it into another black chip. So
Nice.
came away with a little bit of money. So I was happy about that.
Noise. Gas money.
Uh,
Woohoo.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, going
yeah.
going back from Vegas. That's it for video games. I watched it.
What?
What'd you watch? What's it?
It?
Watched it?
Yeah, okay, Abbott and Costello.
What's the name? What is this name of this movie?
Stephen King's It Chapter 1. Haha.
Ah,
Dang it.
Damn it. No clever response.
It was a good movie. I really liked the way that they played with each character. I would
What about the
recommend
casting
it.
for the kids was awesome.
The casting for the kids was amazing. You had fucking Mike from Stranger Things.
Wolf.
Right.
His last name is the best. It's Wolfhard.
Yeah, right.
I know, right?
Wolfhard?
Yeah, his
Yeah.
last name
Pretty
is
good.
Mike Wolfhard, and they made a big deal of this in Comic-Con when they had the Stranger Things panels. Like, I forgot what's his name. Patton Oswalt was like, "Kid, you have like the best porn name ever.
Yo, yeah, say that to a kid. Yeah.
What's porn?
He's like what, 13 or 14? He's old enough.
You know what's ironic is
Yeah.
in the movie he was this loudmouth kid that just like said a bunch of mom jokes. Some of the,
Dude, he was my favorite kid.
they were all really good. I like the
They were all really good, but
hypochondriac
he was
kid.
my favorite, especially when he was in like spoiler alert, the clown room, and he was just all the clowns around him, and he knew he was just screwed.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah, but well, I mean, like you know, that's a little moment from
Yeah.
it. But we'll stop the spoilers there. But it was good. I would recommend it. Man, there was some metal ass kids in there. There was like this family that brought like their 3-year-old, their 5-year-old, and their 6-year-old, and they were just chilling the entire time. Whereas my cousin had to leave the theater twice. That's fucking metal if these kids can hang with it.
I mean, look at all that kids are exposed to nowadays. I wouldn't be surprised if.
And
like,
yet at the same time, they're like a lot of them are very coddled.
yeah,
you know?
and I'm not saying like
It's
it
weird.
should be like that, but it's just like kids have iPhones now.
Yeah.
And kids know how to use the internet at like
Yeah,
age
it's
3,
true.
so who knows what they're being exposed to on a daily
Speaking
basis.
of iPhones, why don't we move on to our first news segment? What the
Yeah!
fuck is Apple
I
doing?
transitioned.
Good transition. Nice segue.
We Paul Blarted it and jumped on that
Damn,
segue.
I was
straight
just
into
about to
news.
make a Paul Blart reference. God damn it! You
So-
beat me to it.
I
Apple
mean-
took all my money, and now they're going after my savings.
So wait, what do we have? Do we have an iPhone 8 or do we have an iPhone X? I'm confused, guys.
It's
Where's
I-
9?
It's iPhone 8,
There's
iPhone 8
5
Plus, and then
iPhones now.
they skipped a gener and then
It's the
went to
iPhone
iPhone
8,
10.
So hang on,
8S,
Remember,
iPhone
like this
10.
was like a few years ago when Windows skipped Windows 9, right? And they went straight to Windows 10.
Yeah, it was
So,
Windows 7, Windows
is-
8.
Is the same like publicist guy working for Apple? Because what the fuck?
It's even worse though because it was like if Microsoft will give you Windows 8 and 10 at the same
Okay,
time.
hang on. Let's
and make you
backtrack.
choose.
We'll backtrack a little bit. So, Apple was announcing the launch of the iPhone 8, and then they pushed it back for a couple of bugs that were happening, right?
Right.
And
Bugs.
now they have released it as the iPhone X.
Oh,
Wait,
Right?
what?
Isn't that it?
no,
no,
that's
okay,
not
okay.
it.
It's two separate
There's
things.
two.
Two
Yeah.
separate things.
Okay,
You have an
okay. Thank you. That's what when I was looking at the news outlets, I'm like, this is really confusing to me.
Yeah, you
So,
have the,
okay, so-
you have the
so
iPhone.
explain.
You have the iPhone 8 and the 8s that are kind of like the next step for like the iPhone 7. It's like the same like kind of concept. You have the button you press and you have the fingerprint unlock. But then iPhone 10 comes out and it's no button. The whole phone is screen, and now you do like you unlock with like your
Swipes.
face.
It's called Face ID.
Face
So John
recognition.
Cena can never have one.
Who?
And John Cena. Wait, why?
Because you can't see
You
him.
can't see me.
Da, 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 da.
I don't know that
Da,
meme.
da, da.
I'm so
I'm
loud.
sorry, I
Oh,
just choked on
Can't
air.
see me. All I know is the John Cena meme. Like that's all I. Yeah. I don't know that you can't see me one. Huh.
No worry,
Don't worry,
That's
don't worry.
John
Don't worry,
Cena
that's
doesn't
for
either.
this
so.
joke is for somebody out there.
Somebody will get it.
But anyways, yeah. Okay, so that's what it was. Because I
Yeah.
thought they just got rid of the 8 completely.
No.
It's like so. It's like you can buy the Apple 8 for like 800
Or
the
8 Plus,
or
however.
the
Why
8
would they
Plus
come
for
out with
900
three
or
at
the
the
10.
same time?
Yeah,
Like-
I don't know because like if you're gonna pay 800 for the iPhone 8, you're gonna might as well pay the 1,000 for the 10.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna mass produce all these 8 and 8S's and they're not gonna get bought. Like I
You know
don't-
what? You know what? Maybe they're lobbying on is like the people are like, oh, I'm not gonna buy the X because that's maybe it's a nice time to upgrade to the one that's right below it, which is actually what I've been doing for a while, which is don't buy the one that's like that just came out. When the
Yeah.
new one comes out, buy the one below it.
Yeah, because you never know with like technical problems.
Yeah,
and
so
all
like
that.
maybe that's what they're lobbying on because maybe that's what they saw with their sales,
Yeah.
or maybe they're just fucking insane. I don't know,
Yeah.
but just like why?
I don't know.
I
As
don't
an
know,
Apple
man.
guy since the very beginning, I had the first
You had
original.
Oh, you
original.
did?
I had the
Yeah,
OG
that's cool.
iPhone.
Wow.
Damn, did
And-
you keep it? That's history.
Yeah, it's in my room somewhere.
Huh.
Yeah, in its original box. But other than that,
Did
like
you open it?
I used it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just wondering.
and,
It's like
then, and then I put it back for
mint
sentimental
condition.
sentimental purposes. But other than that, I've only ever truly upgraded when I felt like I needed to upgrade. Like when I had the iPhone, I only then moved on to iPhone 4 because my phone was like the internet was so slow. I needed
Yeah,
something quicker.
Right.
iPhone 4 was like the next logical step for me, and then when I heard about the 6 and how like it's a big screen and like my iPhone 4 now feels like really tiny, I was like, I absolutely love my iPhone 6, like no lies. And then I see these new phones, I'm like, and the prices, I'm like, I just don't feel the need to upgrade. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean,
Like new bells and whistles, but it's all like my phone still performs, phenomenally.
Yeah,
for me.
exactly. And as somebody who has also been the same way, like not as far back as you, I started with 3.
Okay.
But I mean, like everything that I have pretty much is Apple, and I use it because it's ease of use.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna be like I appreciate the fact that and I know and I acknowledge the fact that there's a lot of other phones out there that are way better, but it's for people who like to customize it a certain way and don't mind putting in the extra effort to get the most out of their phone.
I just like the iPhone interface. Like, man, we
It's
should be
easy to use,
sponsored by
right?
Apple. What the fuck? What are we doing? We were just shit talking them, and now we're talking about their products are so good. Fuck you, Apple. 8 and 10.
The check just came in. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish.
Oh, hey, Tim Cook.
But the iPhone interface is just I've seen Android phones, and it just it doesn't seem as clean to me. Like an iPhone is just fucking. It just feels good to I know how to work it.
Yeah, again, I think ease of use is the biggest thing why a lot of people stick with Apple.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think I'm gonna get an iPhone 10. I was watching.
Is it 10 or X?
It's X, but it's 10.
called
well,
it's
X.
X, but it's 10
It's
for
10.
10 because it's 10 years since
Romans,
the iPhone 1.
10th
Don't worry about the
anniversary.
9.
The coolest
Yeah.
features about it are, they're trying to push for AR, but then AR is still really far off.
I don't know,
But
assault rifles. What?
I saw some, iPhone weapons.
Do you guys
Google.
remember the iPhone when it first came out? The apps were the coolest shit was like the gun app where it's just you press the
Oh
screen.
yeah, the lightsaber
Yeah,
app.
the beer drinking app. I miss those.
Yeah,
The good old days.
All that shovelware.
I just remember Tap Tap. I played
Oh,
Tap
Tap
was
Revenge.
the
I
shit.
know.
Fucking what was it? Cube Runner or some shit.
Yeah, but just
Were you like-
Tap Tap because it was
There
like one of
are-
the first. Like I was on the commercial. Like when I first saw the iPhone, it was like this like a Tap Tap game. I'm like,
DDR for your thumbs.
it's like, oh my god.
Well, that's I think Tap Tap was going off of more Audio Surfer.
Oh really? Oh, I don't know what that is.
It was pretty much same thing, but on the computer, and you can upload your own music to it, and it would create a unique track.
okay.
It was pretty much the same thing. You jumped from one track to another based on the beats and everything. It was pretty cool. I don't remember what my other thought was gonna be. Oh, for as far as apps and games go, and Tap Tap is great and stuff, but for every shit game that is put out there, there's also at least one good game. There's a pinball game that I got a little while ago that was definitely worth the dollar that it was. It's called Pin Out. Really cool, really great music. It functioned really well. There's just you gotta avoid the games that are not that great or the ones that just kill you with microtransactions.
Yeah.
But some of them are pretty good.
You
Or just
played
fill
for
your
10
or
seconds.
just fill your time with
Yeah.
Color
Pay
Switch.
$10.
Wait, just what do you guys think about the price though for the phone? Does that bother you
Well, I mean,
anyway?
well,
Which one,
no,
the 8 or
because-
the X?
Well, no, because
or
the
whatever it
6
is.
and the 7, every iPhone has been 600-700. You
700,
buy it through
okay.
your carrier for 200.
The
that's
X
what
is
you always do.
$9.99.
yeah, so
yeah,
like
it's
1,000.
And
you
then
could-
the
you-
one for, I think it's 64 gigabytes, and then you can get one, I think...
200 something. Gigs.
Yeah, but that one's 1,300.
If I had enough to drop on $1,000 phone, I'm gonna go with the red.
Oh, the red phone.
red camera phone, and just swing it around and be like, yeah.
This is
Yeah, you need a
camera
movie
phone.
shot.
fucking I even this is bad because it's $15,000, but Red just came out with the Red Raven kit. So you have the Red Raven, but then and they're doing this through Apple actually. Apple, which is weird because their phone is the competitor. Now that I'm realizing it, but
Red has a phone?
Red has.
Yeah,
a
I was
phone,
gonna say
which is-
for everybody who doesn't know, Red is a camera company that just decided, hey, we're gonna turn a camera into a phone.
Wait,
But-
when?
this year.
Yeah, it was
heck?
earlier this year. I want to say around July, June.
Oh
something
my
like that.
God.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But so Red and Apple have a deal where on the Apple website you can buy the Red Raven bundle kit, which is $15,000, and you'll
Oh,
get
that's cheap. Yeah.
15,000 for a fucking Red that shoots 2040 at 1080 or 128 at 4K is fucking amazing for 15K.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it also comes bundled with Final Cut X, and I think that's how
Oh,
the
shit.
Apple, you get Final Cut X and you get a lens. I think it's the Sigma 18.
But who
I've-
uses Final Cut?
Who uses? I know, right?
Hey,
As an
hey,
Adobe
hey.
fanboy, I
Not
know,
an
right?
standard anymore.
I like Final Cut.
Well, yeah, Final Cut's nice because Adobe Premiere and the Adobe Suite is subscription based, and Final Cut you just can have. It's
Yeah,
easy.
subscription
But I
based.
love Adobe. I
Wait.
love Adobe.
I love it. I
Final
get it through
Cut's
my
just
work.
for
so it's like,
fun.
yes.
Like if you're posting together like a slideshow or something.
Yeah, no, honestly, I
iMovie.
just use it to throw like
Yeah, I do use iMovie.
there you go.
That's my community college days, Sam.
Yeah.
Nothing
That's
else
my
can
high
fit
school
on my
days,
computer.
damn.
Like I try to upload something, or like I try to put on a new program, and my computer just explodes
Yeah.
because I have an error.
My computer
okay.
just
Yeah.
crapped
That
out
makes
on me
sense.
recently. The freaking power
You
supply.
guys
I'm
got to
using.
join the master PC race and build your computer.
This
That's
is
what you
true,
do.
but I like
I
you're an
did
editor.
have it
We're
built.
not. So,
Yeah, that's
you know.
true. I
But
kind of
by
need it. for
Cyber
work.
Power. They
Yeah.
were amazing.
Yeah.
Also, that requires a good stable job that you can
Yeah, that's
use to
very
purchase
true.
them.
Yeah.
All right, so the next bit of news, Destiny 2 just released, and
Woohoo!
Renee has been alluding to it and has been
I've-
immersing himself. So
I've
why
been
don't
on
you give
that.
us your hot take?
My hot take, it's basically everything you love in Destiny 1, but
But
improved.
two,
but
But yeah, they just added the number 2, Sam. That's pretty.
So I've been hearing a lot of like it's Destiny 1, but with a way better range of quality of life stuff. That like they took away like Destiny 1 came out and it had problems at the beginning.
It did have problems. Like I
yeah.
found myself grinding like for hours on end with like absolutely getting nowhere because it was all based on RNG, which is like random drops
Yeah,
of
yeah,
like
yeah.
loot. And sometimes like all the work you did, you just didn't get enough loot. That was the complaint. Like we're just not getting enough loot or like exotics or other like cool stuff in the game. Was just like it's very hard access to. Like you were waiting, like one of the best weapons in the game. When the game came out in September, I didn't get till like a random drop in like March the next year.
Damn.
That's
Oh,
how,
man.
and I was grinding like constantly, like day in and day out, trying to get
So there wasn't
Yeah.
like the reward was few and far between.
few and far between. But now it's all like you. I feel that now it's a good steady amount of drops, like
Okay.
in terms of getting stuff. Graphics look amazing. Like I really enjoyed the graphics, how they look, and this overall gameplay, feels better. Enemies, the whole overall gameplay feels like a good follow up to Destiny 1.
And I heard the story is better tied in, right?
Story's better tied in. Yeah, it's not like it's just like lose and like thrown to, I felt like just like quick rush as Destiny 1. It actually had like there was like actual depth and meaning to the story.
Cool. And so what happens when can you transfer your character over from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2?
What happens
Oh.
what happens is that you keep your character, but it's because part of the storyline is you lose everything, but you still keep like the original character you made. You just don't have all the equipment.
So
and
it's
stuff.
it's like a
It's
Metroid
like if you-
game.
If you personalize your character, give him appearance and all, make him a certain kind of race, and then it just transfers over to Destiny 2.
Okay.
But you don't keep the loot and stuff you got from Destiny 1.
Yeah, it's like in Metroid games. It's like at the end of every Metroid game, Samus is super powered up. So then at the beginning of the next game, she trips and they all fall out of her, and she's got to pick up
that is very true.
all back again.
Yeah, pretty
One of the
much.
first games I had was Super Metroid
Yeah,
Nice.
for the Super Nintendo. So.
very cool.
So other than that, like the first raid dropped, I think it was yesterday. The first raid for Destiny 2, and when I saw the news report, like a team beat it in like 6 hours,
Nice.
which was like, man, these guys are hardcore. Me and my team, we tried to do it yesterday, and we could not get past like the third part of it.
Oof.
So I'll be grinding on that later.
Are there like levels to the raids? Like, or is it just like you couldn't beat it on like expert mode, or is there?
No, it's right now it's just the normal mode,
Okay.
normal level. But there are like it goes in like different stages, and like if you do it by that, then I'm like on the third stage of the raid, and me and my friends were just struggling with it last night. A lot of cursing and a lot of just fooling around, trying to find stuff, and then we're just like we'll just kind of wait for YouTube to kind of give us a guide on what to do.
That makes sense.
So you're kind of getting reamed there for a bit.
Yeah,
It's kind of taking it up the butt.
yeah, pretty much. But it felt
Speaking of buttholes,
I saw that coming. I saw that coming a mile away.
oh God, where is it? Come on, there we go.
Apple?
So our next news story is the release of South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
Did you guys hear the story of why it's named like that?
Because
they're fractured,
it's
but
going
good.
off
Enlighten
of,
me, good sir.
It's going off of the Marvel franchise of like Civil War and
No,
stuff.
no. Okay, so for you guys who don't know, the South Park: The Fractured Butthole game, it was supposed to be like called Butthole, Butthole, and they couldn't get away with it to put it on like shelves in like Walmart and Target and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So they had to rename it Butthole.
Oh,
Butthole
I like this.
as
I
in
like this
B-U-T
better though.
space.
It's like
yeah, it's word. Yeah, it's
smart like
yeah, exactly. But
like
they did
stupid humor.
They
I
didn't
love
want
it.
to do it. They wanted it to be actually spelled butthole, but Target and Walmart were like, we are not putting a game on our shelves with butthole entirely.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But do you know
why
what
not?
You know, so that's the controversy before the game came out. Which, by the way, it's a sequel to the South Park game Stick of Truth.
Uh-huh.
But this time it's revolving around alter ego, the comic book hero alter egos of the kids. The controversy that's coming out now is there's a character creator, because before you can kind of create your character, but mostly it's like you can only create like a male character. This one, it's like you can create a male character, or you can actually
or the
carry it
other one.
over. You can actually or the other one, or,
that's gender
or female
centrist.
character. But it's kind of funny because
females and I'll stop.
it's kind of funny because you can actually bring your character over from Stick of Truth, and your character, I guess it's Mr. Mackey. Kind of asks you like, oh, so are you a boy or girl?
That's actually a pretty good.
And if you choose girl, you go,
impression.
oh, really? Because the last time we saw you, we thought you were a guy. And then he'll call the parents and be like, no, oh no, it was a guy. It was a girl all the time. Okay. And so that they kind of get around that of like carrying it over and not having a female gender for the first game.
That's pretty good.
But after you get your character all set up and everything, you get to choose the difficulty of the game. And the way that you choose it, it's a sliding bar, and you have very easy on one end and very difficult on the other end. And when you start sliding it, you notice that at the very easy side, your character's skin color is white. And then you slide it over to very difficult, and it ends up with it being black. And Cartman will come up and say, "Don't worry,
truth.
this does not change the enemy's health or your stats or anything. All it does is make your life more difficult."
Oh.
So it's just like, ooh, political satire.
Damn.
Well, it is South Park.
Yeah, it is South Park. I don't expect anything less.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like, can South Park
I'm not
even
surprised.
have a controversy at this point? It's South Park.
No,
They're-
I mean, it's like if
they
there's no
live in
controversy, that's a controversy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I just thought, like, wow, biting satire.
I love it.
That's amazing.
I do need when you do get the Fractured Butthole, you actually get the Stick of Truth for free.
Oh, damn.
So
Oh,
like I got the Stick of Truth on Steam, but I haven't played it yet. So I want to play through it and then play the Fractured Butthole
Why
afterwards,
can't they do
because I
that
heard
with
it's
all
really
video
good.
games? You buy like the sequel and you get like the original for free,
That'd be sick.
right?
What was Bayonetta did that on the Wii U, because when Bayonetta 2 came out, they gave you, because Nintendo picked up the publishing rights, they just said, you know what, you can also just put Bayonetta 1 on the console.
Yeah,
So
true.
like they just gave it to you for free.
Oh, speaking of which, isn't there that they making like a new Mario? Then we'll get into the Nintendo Direct, but this was announced that like they're making a Mario Party like compilation game, where it's like the top 100 mini games from all the Mario parties. I thought that was a cool idea, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah, that'll be a little bit later. But I guess I can bounce off the Bayonetta thing to say that Bayonetta and Vanquished are actually going to be re-released on Xbox One, PS4, and I guess that's it. Xbox One and PS4, and they're releasing it as a 2-pack. So if you love, the developer for these games is Platinum, and Platinum is right now the top of the industry as far as character action / hack and slash games go. It's the developers of Bayonetta, Vanquish, Wonderful 101.
Was Bayonetta originally? Was it Nintendo?
No, it wasn't. What it was on
Huh.
was PlayStation, Xbox, and
And Smash Brothers just took it.
no. What happened was they couldn't find Sony and Microsoft didn't want to pick it up for publishing, and the Platinum wanted to do a sequel. Nintendo was like, "Hey, we'll pick it up," and they found a good home for it.
Nice
Good for them.
But yeah, these games are amazing. Vanquish was a very underrated action shooter, third-person action shooter. Like amazing set pieces. Just what Platinum is really good at is getting you those hype moments in gameplay where you're like dodging in and out and you're going with crazy combos, and it's super cinematic. They lack a little bit as far as storytelling goes. Like either the stories are very simple or just kind of like they're kind of dumb, but you forget them because the gameplay is so fun. Which is why the synthesis of Platinum and oh my god,
Gold.
yes,
Silver.
yes.
Bronze.
It's called Nier. Well, Nier Automata is like
Titanium?
is the perfect meshing of storytelling and action gameplay. It was amazing. It's Yoko Taro. That's who it is. Who can graph amazing stories with Nier 1. But yeah, I would definitely check those out if you guys are fans of character action and the like. It is. I don't have a price yet, but they're rumoring that the release will be in November of this year. And we will also possibly be getting a PC release too.
There you
PC
go,
Master
Eric.
Race. Yeah, I have a PlayStation 4. I just prefer the PC.
Yeah, and that's some people like it, some people don't.
Those people who don't like it can't afford it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no, honestly, straight up, if I could
Kinda.
afford it, I would play more games on PC just for performance issues.
I bet you could find like how much is a PS4 like when it comes out, like $400? I bet you could figure out how to make a decent PC for.
You know what's
400.
also like one of the reasons why I played a lot on consoles was because console exclusivity, but a lot of that they're like I think a lot of companies are getting away from that.
Yeah.
Because it won't
Not
be
Destiny. God damn it.
well because I was gonna say it's not gonna be exclusive forever. It's usually now it's gonna be a timed exclusive. It's like where it's exclusive on this console for now, but down the line you're eventually gonna get a PC.
Yeah.
Really?
It's like look at Bayonetta.
So then you just gotta avoid spoilers, like if you don't
Kinda.
have that system.
Yeah. I guess.
But I mean,
I
it,
can live
Sam,
with
just
that.
tune out the world.
I don't feel like game spoilers are that bad, honestly.
it depends. It just
Depends on the game.
Yeah.
It depends on the game, and it depends on how you feel about them.
Yeah.
Because like for Breath of the Wild, like the moment to moment things can be spoiled.
Oh,
and
I
it's
had to
like-
buy that right away.
Yeah, because like the thing is, you don't want to get spoiled on like something that just happens.
Yeah.
You know, like the first time that I encountered a Lionel, I'm really happy that I avoided that because I
That
was like,
scary as shit.
it was
yeah.
scary as shit,
It's
but I'm
always
happy
so
that I
hard.
avoided it.
Yeah.
So hard.
Yeah, I think a lot
I'm
of the
just out of the
gameplay in of itself was just discovering. Like
Yeah.
you know your own stories, and then talking about it with your friends. Like, yo, did you find this cave? No, what? And like, figuring out all that stuff on your own was kind of cool.
All right, then light spoilers for Legend of Zelda. Am I allowed a light spoiler?
Are you like gonna talk about like something that happened?
There is one thing in the
Link's
game.
a boy.
Link's a boy.
Don't get into a specific location.
Not
How about
location,
that?
it's
like,
a
we'll
thing.
say broad, but yeah, okay, light spoilers.
Okay, when I found the giant horse, I
Oh,
flipped
yeah.
the fuck
You told me
out.
about this, yeah.
I took a picture for Facebook. Guys, there's this horse that is twice as big as every other horse. What the fuck is going on? I was freaking out. It was
Yeah, because
I
you
just
didn't
had-
you didn't happen to go to the stable where they talked about it, right?
No, I was just explaining this.
Yeah, I was gonna like because I wanted to comment, but I didn't want to go on spoilers, say like, oh yeah, there was a stable that they talked about that, but like that's cool, right? That's your experience of
Yeah.
finding it. It was just like completely blind and just like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I was like second guessing.
Glitch.
Like, is this like? Am I going crazy? Is this perspective? What is happening?
Yeah, it's
No,
the same
this
way with
seems
the
weird.
what's it called light spoilers, but there's also like a mystical horse.
Yeah.
But, like when I found that, I was like, oh shit.
You can't
that
take
weird one?
You can't take it though. You can ride it during the night and then it goes away.
Yeah. But it's like, man, that was like really cool to
The
see.
glow in the dark thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think Nintendo really knows how to market some of
They do.
some of their stuff, especially with like their latest games.
And Nintendo's cool. I mean, we were talking about like exclusive games. Like Nintendo, like
Oh yeah.
they can keep exclusivity. Like they really do.
They
like,
earned it.
Like there's not much like mascot games for PS4 or an
Nope.
Xbox, but every game is like a mascot game for Nintendo.
Now at the same time though, they may not always take up third-party games that are on other platforms, which kind of hurts them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like they have enough of their own first-party IPs that they can make money off of.
I don't know who is gonna buy Skyrim on the Switch. I don't know who is like ready for that. I like who hasn't bought Skyrim.
Well, let's
already?
get into the Nintendo Direct. So a lot of
I've
stuff,
never bought
a lot of
Skyrim.
stuff was announced with a lot of release dates. If we're gonna go off of the Skyrim stuff too, or the Skyrim stuff first, I believe when was the release date for that? That's this
recent,
year.
right? Well, didn't it already come out? Wasn't it like recent?
Is it out already?
Right? No,
Wait,
I don't
what-
know.
Not sure.
Sky-
Oh man, fact checking during the podcast. This the
Skyrim
pinnacle.
for the Switch.
Yes.
We are just on top
Yeah.
of things.
Because I was like,
Oh
it
yeah,
did come out
Skyrim
a
for
while
the
ago.
Skyrim for the Switch is coming out November 17th.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
it's a port of Skyrim to the new Switch, but you can now use both of the Joy-Cons to do moves with
I mean, that's
with the
pretty
two
cool.
Joy-Cons. That's fine.
That's kind of cool.
Some people
I'll give it that.
some people may want to go back into Skyrim because like there are people that like dove into Skyrim.
Oh yeah, you had to.
I'm wondering though, is it gonna have the mods like the PS4 re-release did?
I can't imagine.
Because the
I don't
PS4
think-
re-release, what they did was they chose like the best mods that were in the PC version of Skyrim, and they allowed them to be options in Skyrim re-release for PS4.
I remember
Yeah,
those.
so no, yeah, you do, don't
Yeah.
you, Sam?
I just think that that like if Nintendo can't even get like a chat system right, I can't imagine them getting a mod system right. You know,
That's true.
like, it's just, I don't know. I don't think that's what Nintendo's.
I mean,
about.
I think it's going to be a seller either way. Because, you know, people are going to want to be... Like, one cool thing is that you're going to be able to take it on the go. Yeah. And I think that's the biggest appeal, in my opinion.
And you know what? Skyrim came out like 6 years ago. There could be some little kids who are getting the Switch and have never heard of Skyrim because it's so old. And they've finally, like, grown up to they'll be interested, but too young where they didn't hear about it when it first came out. Yeah. And so they might be reintroduced. So,
I'd rather have... If I had a kid, I'd rather have him play Skyrim on a Switch than Minecraft on a tablet.
What's the battery life like for when you pull it out?
It's about like 2-ish hours.
Yeah, it's not great.
Do they have like a battery pack for that?
All you need is a USB-C cord, and you can get like a battery pack on your own.
Okay.
Plug it in. Unfortunately, the USB-C cable that I have isn't that good at transferring power, so it takes a while for my Switch to actually like.
Just can't do it, Captain. Don't have the power.
Don't have the power, Captain. Wait, what am I doing? that was like part Russian. I don't know. What else do we have coming out on the from the Nintendo Direct?
There was the Mario Party game I talked about, which looked kind of like cool as shit. Like that's like cool. Like if they're gonna be porting like Mario Party games from like the original Mario Party 64, like it's gonna like I'm kind of excited about that.
Mario Party 64.
Yes, they're calling it Mario Party: The Top 100.
Yeah.
So is it meant to just be the like all the best mini games that are just put into the
all the best mini games from every single Mario Party?
That's kind of cool.
100. What about the other 99%?
Having a mobile Mario Party game means that you can take your friend's toxicity on the go and hate each other.
Party.
Exactly.
God, you want to start a pub fight? You take your Switch and some friends Mario Party into a bar. You get drunk and you start fucking hating your friend. Like, yeah,
wow,
that's good.
So many doors are opening.
But like some of the games are gonna be low poly because they're coming from the original Mario Party. So I wonder if they're gonna like.
I think they're gonna
HD
them.
remakes.
Yeah, I think they are because I saw the video for it.
Yeah, they didn't look bad. I don't know.
That's something really that's really cool. I'm looking forward to that. I'll probably finally buy a Mario Party game. It's been one of those like I've never bought a Mario Party game. Wow. I've just gone to somebody's house and had Mario Party.
9, I think.
I had them
as a kid.
There's 10. There's like more than 10, I think.
I had them as a kid, but I never bought them as an adult because like I kind of thought that the general notion was like they got kind of weird, like Wii and on. So I don't know.
They're fun. They added different modes. Like there's one that I particularly liked. I think it was in Mario Party 10, where it's basically you're just trying to outrun Bowser. Like one person plays as Bowser, and the 3 other people play just trying to run away from him.
That's pretty cool.
And like Bowser gets to do like he throws 3 dice at once and just destroys the stage as he's running through it.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, and it gets like pretty tense.
Huh.
So at least it's like, hey, we're not gonna all lose our friendship. We're just gonna lose that one friend because he's an asshole. Speaking of Mario and his parties, he's also releasing his Mario Odyssey Switch bundle, which is going to include the game, a pair of red Joy-Cons, and a Mario Odyssey themed Switch carrying case.
I actually have his hat from E3.
Oh yeah, with the eyes, yeah.
Yeah,
that's creepy.
I actually got to play Mario Odyssey.
I'm really excited for Mario Odyssey.
Oh yeah, the new stuff they just released yesterday with the Direct. Super cool looking stuff. Like you can collect the moons. It's very reminiscent of the of like Super Mario Sunshine and all that.
I just like how when I played it at E3, there's like a part of it where like it went all 3D, then went like to like 2D, like you were climbing up a wall.
That's pretty cool. And yeah, there's like gonna be like a lot of mini games like that in the game.
Yeah,
so
it was super fun. I love Nintendo at E3.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, Nintendo's been putting out some good stuff at E3 lately.
And also just because I got to do all their stuff at E3.
Real quick, we have the launch date for that, and it is October 27th. Woo! So look forward to that. If anybody wants a Switch, now may be the time, like the second for them to, when they drop it,
tell anyone.
Buy it. Speaking of consoles being released, the what's it called, the NES, not Super NES, the NES Classic is coming back.
When?
Soon. I don't have an exact.
Don't leave Frank hanging. You look so like puppy-eyed over
But
there.
Reggie is saying, please don't buy more than the $80 console itself. Don't buy from scalpers because now this is the weird wording.
Or Walmart.
This is the weird wording. He's not saying that supply won't be a problem. He's saying supply is not the problem. So it's like, okay, then what is the problem?
Yeah.
It's
Like,
Reggie.
It doesn't mean he looks like a mafioso, right?
He kind of does.
I mean, it's
It's
definitely
like-
not demand and supply and demand are the two things.
Yeah, so it's I don't know what else it is, but it's just like he's saying, hey, don't buy from anywhere else. Like, well,
Okay.
I mean, someone's got to get it,
But if
right?
it's not available in stores,
Yeah.
where else can we get it? So
Maybe he just feels bad for like the one guy who bought it for like $2,000, assuming it was gonna be gone forever, and now it's like, oh, it's coming back out, so he just could have waited.
Well, I heard the
guess
reason
so.
why Nintendo stopped stopped development on it or manufacturing it was because it's like, oh, we don't want people to buy this if we have a new console coming out. We
No.
want them to buy the new console.
Apple has like
They're too
5
good.
phones coming out.
Yeah, but yeah, that's working. So
Good point.
I mean, that it makes sense, I guess, but it's like, come on, man, it was selling like crazy.
Yeah.
Just release
Yeah,
those.
exactly. I think
Like-
they sold out really
And
fast.
they're two different animals too. Like you
Yeah,
can't
oh, yeah.
compare
Yeah.
the Switch to the NES.
It's like Jurassic period and the Cretaceous period. There's like millions of years in between that.
Okay,
so.
Rothscaler.
Yeah, friends. I remember that. Yes.
So you know what? Real quick, since there's so much Nintendo Direct news, I'm going to just say things. I'll give a second. If anyone wants to talk about it, we'll talk about it. If not, we'll
Let's
move
do
on.
it.
Okay. So Xenoblade Chronicles 2 finally has a release date. It's gonna be December 1st of this year.
Cool beans.
All right, cool. All right.
Xeno.
Doom and Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, are coming out for the Switch.
Woo,
Wow.
it's
Awesome.
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein 2 or Wolfenstein 2 is looking awesome,
I
and
played it at
Wolfenstein
E3.
1 is amazing.
It was amazing to
Oh
play.
yeah.
I got to play in like a little diner, and they served us strawberry
Yeah.
milkshakes. It was awesome, but not worth the wait. I waited like over 6 hours for it.
Ooh.
I would recommend picking up Wolfenstein the New Order or Wolfenstein the Old Blood, or is it the New Blood and the Old Order? One of those. They're a reinvention of the Wolfenstein style. It's a first person shooter. Amazing. They managed to turn B.J. Blazkowicz, who was just literally just the face at the bottom of your screen, into a compelling character because he's just a psychopath. Like, it's amazing. Sorry,
like
Eric, I cut
Borderlands
you
a
off.
lot.
What were you gonna say?
Well, just to that, it sounds like Borderlands. But I was gonna say, and they're also bringing Doom, right? They're bringing Doom.
Yes,
to Switch.
yes.
I guess
the new Doom. That
I guess
came
that
out.
makes sense. If they got Skyrim, I guess Bethesda. Maybe we should be waiting to see more games coming out
Yeah,
for it.
and hopefully they won't have the same bugs that a lot of Bethesda games do when they first come out.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to that, specifically Wolfenstein 2, because like the trailers and stuff for that were amazing at E3.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
So that's gonna be Doom is arriving.
I didn't see them.
Doom is coming to the Switch in time for the holidays, and Wolfenstein 2 is coming to the Switch sometime in 2018.
Nice.
New Kirby
Cool.
game called Kirby Star Allies, and the 3DS Kirby Battle Royale release date.
I like Kirby games. I never love them, but I always like them enough to buy them.
Yeah,
charming.
yeah. They're fun. They're fun, and they remind you of a simple time.
Yeah, like Kirby's Epic Yarn was like the quaintest shit. I got so
yeah.
relaxed. I just got sleepy playing it.
Kirby's Epic Yarn wasn't supposed to be a Kirby game.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be about what's it called? Prince Fluff, is that his name?
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
the player 2 character that you have in Kirby's Epic Yarn. He was supposed to be the main character, but Nintendo was saying, "Hey, you know what?
That's
we
kinda
don't know.
weird.
We don't know if it's gonna sell as well. Why don't we put a character in there to sell it?" And they chose Kirby because it fit the aesthetic.
It's like, hey,
Yeah.
we're making a
Or-
Legend of Zelda game, but Todd is gonna be the main character.
Well, no, it wasn't a Kirby game.
Yeah.
It was complete.
Oh.
It was a new
Oh,
IP,
got
but they
it.
thought it wasn't gonna sell as well, so they made it a Kirby
Kind
game.
of like
Oh.
Mario 2, right? It wasn't a Mario game, and they're like, hey,
yeah, it
we
was
need a-
Doki Doki Panic.
right.
Oh, what
Which
the
is a
heck?
weird game, which is why it's like it features a storyline that is unlike any other
Yeah.
Mario game.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Wow.
That's
more you know.
those two games are going to be released on January 19th next year. Yeah, like you said, cool. They're
Yeah.
coming out, and probably buy them. They're fun.
Yeah.
They're easy games to play.
Kirby's so cute.
I just
He
hope it's not
is.
$60 because I don't think a Kirby game is worth $60.
They can if they can stretch it out, then maybe. But yeah,
Yeah.
it might be a little big.
Replay value, maybe that would be nice in a Kirby
yeah,
game.
yeah. Seriously.
I think a lot of Kirby games now get a lot of mileage out of it being multiplayer and having your friends
That's
help out.
true.
So I think that's what will maybe kick it over the edge with like mini games and also playing the campaign.
I've learned because of Nintendo games like Kirby games or like the snipper clips for the Switch that me and my girlfriend just cannot play together. We just cannot. It's always like, why the fuck are you doing this? Stop.
For the betterment of your imaginary relationship.
How dare you?
I have to fill the quota for Renee because he's getting antsy over there.
It filled me with the completion.
It filled you to completion.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Well, Renee is my lucky charm. There's also going to be a Pokemon-themed new Nintendo 2DS XL. Oh my God, they have the new Nintendo 2DS XL.
Super duper.
It's like the new Dragon Ball Super.
Okay, what
it's
do
a
we
Super
have?
Saiyan Dragon Ball.
Yeah, okay,
God,
so what
Super
we
Saiyan.
had? We had
Super
we had
Saiyan
God,
Blue.
Super Saiyan.
We had
yeah.
the DS, we had the DS Lite, we had the DSi, we had the DSi XL, we had the 3DS, we had the 3DS XL, we had the 3DS XL with Dante from the Devil May Cry series for matching service. We have the
2DS.
new 3DS. We have the new 3DS XL with Dante from the Devil May Cry series for matching service. And now the new Pokemon 2DS XL with only 2D, no 3D, 3DS Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
I just want to say that's a lot of D in there.
Oh, Nintendo was the D.
Killing it. Man.
Obviously.
So I don't understand. Wait, okay, is a 2DS just a 3DS without that 3D slider? Because I thought when the first 2DS
Yeah,
came
that's
out,
literally what it is.
when the first 2DS came out, it was just like it didn't flip, and I
It
thought
looked
that
like a
was the
slice of
thing.
cake, and
Yeah.
it was good. You know what? It actually worked really well. It was good for people who weren't super into like playing games. It was good for like like a kid.
Yeah,
This is like
it just looks like a 3DS.
it's the DS Lite that we've wanted for the 3DS line. From what I've been hearing, it's exactly what people want as far as like if you want a quote unquote 3DS, what you want from the 3DS family line. It is just it's a 2D. It doesn't play 3D. That's it.
Can I just say,
Really?
This is actually a common trend in this podcast. So Windows 8, no Windows 9, Windows 10, iPhone 8 and iPhone 10 at the same time. 3DS, then 2DS. Like these companies cannot get their numbers right.
No, it's not 2DS. It's the new 2DS. That is the official.
But the
name.
new.
2DS did come out after the 3DS, which is just it's all bonkers. Like I get it, but it's just bonkers. It's weird.
Yeah.
Cray cray.
Yep. All right.
A lot
let's
of
see, let's see.
tech.
That's coming out. The Pokemon themed new Nintendo 2DS
New.
XL.
Are you guys
It looks like a
getting-
Pokeball.
Are you guys getting Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon?
Nah, I haven't bought a Pokemon game in a while.
I haven't
even
bought a Pokemon game since Game Boy.
I
Ultra
bought-
Moon.
shit.
I know,
I
right?
bought Sun and I didn't even
Ultra!
finish it. Yeah,
There's so much. Oh.
Sun and Moon just came
Are there
out.
new Pokemon in that?
Yeah, there are, and they're
Oh.
and then they take like
There's more than 150.
there are new Pokemon, and then they take old Pokemon and they redo them. Like now, Vulpix has an ice form, and
Alolan.
Marowak has a ghost fire form.
It's
Like,
weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It
Look
was
at all these
cool.
hybrid
Although
combinations. can't take
I
it.
do appreciate Team Skull. I love Team Skull.
Who?
They're kind of right?
Team Skull is they did away with we're a super huge megalomaniacal.
Oh, they killed Team Rocket?
No, they just don't.
Thank
it's just,
God.
It's just a different.
No,
area.
but what it is just we're just a bunch of shit kids.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're just a bunch of punks, and our leader is Guzma. It's your boy Guzma. I love it.
So they're not even like a criminal organization.
No, they're just-
No,
they're
kinda
bored
thugs.
kids.
They're
Yeah, but I
thugs,
love it
yeah.
because it's just like they
I
know
actually
that
like
Team Rocket is a
beating
joke
them
at this
in
point.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
making a joke. Sorry, that release date for the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Pokemon XL is going to be November 3rd. So if anybody is interested in getting another different handheld that's coming out in November, which is weird because it's like, don't you think that Nintendo should just focus on the Switch?
Kinda, yeah.
Like now that they have a portable
oh,
console.
much.
but I
They're
think,
switching off of it, Corey.
Yeah, I
okay?
think,
Shut up,
I
Renee.
think they. Yeah, good. Man, I almost missed that joke. Good job. No, but I think it is that they're focusing on the handheld 3DS. Well, I guess the Switch is handheld now too, but they don't want to give up the 3DS because when the Wii U did so bad, they turned to the 3DS. That was their big moneymaker.
I mean, not even turning to that, it was the
yeah.
best seller going
so-
into the Wii U.
So now that even though Switch is like can do handheld, I don't think they're ready to give up the 3DS because of how much
Because
money
how
they made
successful
of
it
it.
is. Yeah, that's true. All right, next bit of news. There's an original exclusive Nintendo Switch RPG, Project Octopath Traveler. That's the tentative name, but the demo is coming out, or it's out. It's out right now.
Cool.
It was really cool when they showed it off at E3 because it was like a hybrid of like 3D but with 2D sprites.
Yeah.
Very evocative of like old Final Fantasies. So
Right.
that's something interesting if you're into RPGs. Go check
And
it out.
nostalgia.
Everyone's banking off of nostalgia.
We talked about Mario Party.
Yeah.
I miss my
Minecraft is
Oh,
coming.
God.
Okay, let's skip
There's another
that.
Metroid game, right?
Yeah.
Oh
no,
yes,
new
Metroid Prime 4 is coming out. And I heard that Metroid, what is it? It's basically a sequel to Super Metroid.
Also, 2 Metroid games.
There's 2 Metroid games. One
So
is on
cool.
the
Wow.
one is on the DS, and I heard that's amazing.
See, that's a good idea. Releasing 2 games, not 2 different types of tech.
It just depends on who
Smash
they can
Brothers. That's what they did for Smash Brothers, and it
Which,
worked.
honestly, but yeah,
Super Metroid 8 and Super
worked.
Metroid X.
It worked in the sense of get Smash Bros. Now, get buy. And
By the Wii U, you'll be able to play Smash Brothers. Kinda.
Like for me, because I bought both, I really like. Aside from being able to play Smash Bros. Early, like on my DS, I really wish I didn't do that. I was like, I should have just waited for the Wii U version.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, I had fun with on the go.
Yeah, it was a cool concept for like a minute.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely made the money.
Yeah.
Like, Minecraft, blah. There's gonna be.
Yeah.
They also revealed the first MOBA on Switch, which is called Tencent's Arena of Valor. I clocked out of the Nintendo Direct before this, so I don't know anything about it. Anybody know?
It's a game with a title and a weird title. I'm
Okay,
assuming
Sam,
it
thank
banks
you.
off of nostalgia. That's about it.
I feel
Great, Sam. I'm
that's
gonna buy it.
incorrect.
That's
Okay, so it says it was previously a mobile game and has 35 heroes and a slew of different modes. Free
Ooh.
beta is coming to the Switch as well, but no firm date has been announced. Actually, there's a mobile game that I bought that was ported to the Switch. It was pretty cool. It was called fucking goddamn it.
Whoa, that is
whoa.
an intense name.
Yes, it's
I thought
a
the
super
butthole was
intense
back.
name.
Cool name.
all right. So let me plug
let's
this
put
in on
that
the
on
App
our
Store and
shelves.
just download it now.
Was it Strike Vector? No, it was something else. It was a mobile game that was what is it? It's a hack and slash over isometric style gameplay. Pretty fun. Issues with the there were some issues with the voice acting for one of the characters. Sorry guys, I'm doing this mid podcast and I should have this off the top of my head, but I just thought of it right now.
Who can hold so many
fill
facts?
Fill time.
Countdown, lady. No, that's why would that be the first song to come out? Man, I am
100
very
bottles of
white.
beer on the wall.
Hello,
100
my
bottles of
baby.
beer.
Hello, my honey.
Hello,
my ragtime gal.
Wow.
Send me a kiss by
man.
wire.
Oh wow.
Baby, my heart's on fire.
Damn.
If you refuse me, then
Okay,
you...
hang on. We don't want to get
No
cease and
spoilers.
desisted. We don't want to get cease and desisted on this song.
Oh, just
What is-
bleep it all out.
Okay, I have a question.
What was
Corey,
that random
on
noise?
your roof? That was the second time I saw something like.
Yeah, do you have
pass
a
by
flag
on
up there, or like?
Oh, like
Like a
something
demon?
like something passed by the top.
we have a
roof
tarp.
thing here.
We have a tarp
Oh,
on the
okay.
top. No,
That's-
it's a demon. It's a
Okay,
demon.
okay, well, that's
okay.
better.
Okay, I'm
That's
calling
good
the
to know.
Winchesters right now.
I like Supernatural. I haven't been able to watch since since the Leviathans.
I know what season you're talking
I
about.
think I got back in when I think I got one more after that because it ended with Dean becoming a demon, and I tried.
Deanmon?
Yeah, exactly. And I tried watching the season after that, but it gets repetitive.
It does get repetitive, but I still watch it. It was actually amazing. They were at Comic-Con and they had Kansas open for them, which was just I was not expecting Kansas like the live band just in Carry On My Wayward Son.
That
I was
is
like
pretty cool.
Singing it so
That
loud.
is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, but I started. I remember I was there day one. I was like, new show on CW came on. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then I was like, just watched it ever since.
I remember my brother liked it, so I'm like, oh, okay, I'll give it a try. And first season was okay, second season was a little worse, and then 3, 4, 5. Holy shit, this is amazing! And then it teetered off. I think that's the general consensus.
It teetered off, and then it has been kind of there are some great episodes, and then there's some that are just all like
Implosion. That's what it's called. God damn it!
And Corey finally find his answer.
It's Implosion. Never lose hope. It's it was a mobile game that got ported, but it's really good.
Nice.
Actually, if you like hack and slash games, good combos, good stuff.
I kind of want to finish the Supernatural really quick. I heard
No,
that,
go ahead.
I heard that they revealed God finally. I don't want to say who it is, but I'm glad that God's kind of always been in the Supernatural universe, like this looming, where is he? And so to finally find him.
Yeah, he was finally revealed. Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
Yep.
Someone found God.
They all found God, Sam, and you
I gotta
can
watch
too.
the show now to find him,
or her,
or her. Yes. I've been doing that a lot.
I think that's about it for the Nintendo news.
Do you guys like MOBAs?
Who?
Since we were talking about MOBAs.
I mean, the only MOBA that I've really played is Overwatch. its own.
What's
And
a
it's
MOBA?
like barely a MOBA.
Yeah, that's
like, it's
barely a MOBA,
We're
right?
gonna have to clue Sam.
So-
He's looked lost over
Yeah,
there.
what the hell is a MOBA?
A MOBA is
It's a.
Should I be concerned if I have one?
Call your doctor. If you're experienced.
multiplayer online battle arena.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So most of them, like Arena of Valor, have that kind of look where it's top down.
It's Dota.
It's Dota. It's
I
League
know
of
Dota.
Legends.
You
Yeah.
play a hero and
Yeah.
you play the game.
Yeah,
That's,
I can't.
LOL.
I can't stand the style. I can't stand that top down. Like it's so impersonal. And maybe it's because I'm not a big strategy player either. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like for me,
It's not for you.
I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, same thing. It's not for me.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd rather just. I think for me it's because one thing that I value in games is story.
Yeah.
Like that to me that'll push it through for me. But yeah, no, I'm not a huge fan. What do you guys?
Yeah.
I think it depends on the game because I
Depends on
never
the
got
game.
into games like that when I was little. So
Little old hat.
Well, I
then.
think MOBAs are. I guess Diablo was like an OG MOBA kind of.
yeah,
I guess they weren't multiplayer though, but they kind of the style is very.
I would watch my
StarCraft?
friends play
Oh, yeah.
Diablo or like StarCraft, but I just never got into it.
Yeah.
But I guess it depends
Red
on the
Alert?
game.
Yeah, so do you value more story like?
Oh,
kinda like I do?
definitely, yeah,
Okay, then
yeah.
you know the game that you should get then is
Yeah.
LA
Segue.
Noire, which is
What's
coming
what's
out
a
on
noper?
No ear. That's
Noire,
Spanish.
the Black. No, Rockstar is bringing LA Noire to the PS4, Switch, and Xbox One. This game came out, man, what was it, like 2009, 2010?
It was
It's pretty
a
old.
while
It's an
ago,
old
man.
game, but at the time, and still to this day, because I've recently just watched another playthrough of it. Man, the facial capture was amazing for it at the time, and it's still amazing. They did like amazing mocap that hasn't been really used now in video games because it was a weird process where the actor couldn't really move very much. They had like 360 cameras.
How
to
ironic.
Yeah, to fully capture the character's face. But it was if you've watched like LA Confidential, it's basically Rockstar doing that.
Wow.
Okay.
And pretty good story. There's some weird elements to the story, but very cool. You were playing you start off as an LA beat cop who had just come back from World War II. Then you make your way to detective, and you go through the different detective desks. So you go through like vice, murder, arson, all that. Very cool, very engaging story. It's cool to see it come out again, and hopefully with slightly better graphics.
Yeah,
Because like while the faces look good, you look at their hands and like, oh god, they have hot dogs for fingers. But it was a really good game, and I'm happy to see it coming back out. So if you missed it the first time, this may be the time to get it. And they're also coming out with a VR spin-off,
Oh, that's
which
cool.
would be really cool. So you could really lean into those really animated faces and just be like, hey, what's up?
Hey.
Take a bite of the hot dogs.
Pretty much, yeah. And I think that's it for video game news.
Have you guys? This isn't really news, but I guess the game came out. It's called like Comedy Night. Have you guys heard of it?
No, what is it?
It's
Well, I
basically-
mean, I can guess, but what?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So basically, like you join a room, and like your avatar is like sitting in a room, and then someone else's avatar just goes up on a stage and they try to tell jokes, and everyone has their microphones, and they can just clap or laugh or boo.
Huh.
It's kind of a neat idea. It's
That's
not
kinda cool.
It's not VR, which I thought it was, but apparently like it took Twitch by storm for like a week, and a lot of people were just like fucking playing it.
That's like, well, that's
It's kind of a neat.
what there was a game on Xbox Live that did something similar. I can't remember it.
It seemed like a neat idea, but like especially if, like I don't know, maybe for those aspiring stand-ups out there
Yeah,
who want to
maybe
just like try
don't
it out.
want to see
Or
people.
just just if you want to see what your friend's opinion of you is, there
you go.
do it then. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna switch over to some TV and movie news. There was a lot of trailers that dropped.
dropping like bombs.
So we had a couple of Netflix trailers. There's a new animated series coming out called Big Mouth. And I had a friend that actually her boyfriend worked on the animation for this.
Oh, that's cool.
It's very,
Raunchy.
very red band.
Yeah.
As far as we can tell, it has a lot to do with
red band?
puberty.
Yeah. So, and it's like it's Netflix, so it's without the restriction of general. But I like Netflix. I love cartoons. Like I'll definitely give it a shot.
It's Kristen Wiig is one of the
There's
main
a
stars,
lot.
right?
There's a lot of big names in it. It's Fred Armisen, I think, John Mulaney, Jenny
right
Slate,
there.
John
Maya Rudolph.
Mulaney.
Yeah.
Nick Kroll looks like.
Okay, John Mulaney. I'm sorry, tangent. Did you guys know John Mulaney, right?
Yeah.
Netflix. His show was fucking terrible.
I'm glad I didn't watch it.
Yeah, like
Sam.
Yeah, but then you watched Iron Fist.
I know, right? I feel so bad.
So like John Mulaney's stand-up, both of his stand-ups on Netflix are fucking awesome. They're phenomenal. But
Yeah,
then he
yeah.
took that stand-up and he turned them into the show where the stand-up, the jokes became the plot of the show, and he is a terrible actor.
So he tried to do a Louis?
He kind of, but not as, but like he was
The
like,
one where he's dressed up as an old person.
no, he was okay. That was a different show with Nick
Oh,
Kroll.
okay.
That was like a Broadway show. This was like just a regular like canceled show on NBC or something,
Ooh.
where it was just like he was being like a sitcom guy in these situations, and he was just like. You know how he talks in the stand? Like, I went to the doctor.
Yeah.
He did the same exact voice for the show. Like, it was really off-putting and weird. And then you got that, who was that? One of the three amigos, the short one.
Martin Short?
Martin Short was in it. Martin Short was like his boss or something. And it's like, Martin Short's a good pull. And it did not save the show.
No.
Like, it was just terrible.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, so...
Well,
so-
hopefully this comes out a little bit better. It's
Yeah,
it's Nick Kroll's animated show, so
that makes
he's starring in it, and he's also the head behind it, I guess.
Nick Kroll and John Mulaney did have that Broadway show, which is what you're referring to, where they dress
Okay.
up as old guys.
Well, I can still watch it then, I guess.
Yeah, that I heard was
There's
good.
at least that.
That's what I was thinking of.
But like, I'm just worried that John Mulaney might not be a great actor. So, but everyone else in this cast is great.
Maybe that's what the director wanted. Like, hey, can you act like your stand-ups and throw your voice like that?
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
true.
I
It
don't
could have
know.
been the directing.
Maybe.
Yeah, who knows?
And we'll see where this goes. Usually when a new series comes out, or if it's a series that somebody tells me to watch, I usually give it the first 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't grab you by then you can just drop it, and your life's better for it.
I mean, according to the trailer, there's gonna be a lot of grabbing of things.
Cool.
Bazinga! Oh God, why did I say that? I hate The Big Bang Theory. They did something where they showed The Big Bang Theory, but they took out all of the laugh track.
Oh,
and
yeah.
just showed how
It's super
terrible the
awkward.
jokes are.
I actually agree with you. I kind of hate Big Bang Theory
don't like
too.
it, yeah.
I enjoyed it as a filled time between classes while back at Cal State Long Beach.
It's no How I Met Your Mother.
I mean,
It never will be.
And you know what?
Yeah.
After the fact, I don't really care for How I Met Your Mother as
me,
much.
same.
Like it was fun,
Homie did
but
not-
it's like
legendary, legendary high five.
Legendary. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I think if anything, it made me appreciate Friends more. I don't know. That's weird.
I liked Jason Segel's character.
Yeah. I just didn't like Ted after a while. It was just
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Ted. Well, okay. So what happened with Ted is what happened with Ross. It's just they became too into that character.
You know,
flaw,
that's true. That's
and it
true.
just
Yeah.
drained them. Yeah.
But I
Because
liked
I
Ross.
stopped right. Well,
But Ross, like in later seasons, just became the whiny guy.
yeah, he became a character.
That's true. Yeah.
Caricature of himself.
Same thing
And-
happened to Monica and Flanders, and Homer got stupider along the seasons. Like
Yeah.
it happens to a lot of comedy. Like JD from Scrubs. That happened.
Again, this
to.
is why I love shows like Gravity Falls, where they
Where it
know
just
when to
ends.
cut it off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, that's-
Exactly.
Like sometimes brevity is the best for a show.
Yeah.
So
I think so too.
like some of them, if they go on too long, then yeah.
I
stuff
can't think of
happens.
any comedies that like dramas do that, like Breaking Bad, but I can't think of any comedies that like say like here's where we need to stop. I mean, besides Gravity Falls, but that's like an animation like separate
Spaced,
genre.
which was the comedy by Nick Frost or Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, and Adam Edgar Wright.
Huh.
That
Oh, that's true.
I don't
Okay.
know if that stopped because they
Ratings
thought
or
they
just-
should stop, or because of ratings and because they got the plug
Right.
pulled on it. Yeah, I don't.
Most sitcoms just fucking run on, or they
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
sitcoms are
nine
like it's
plus
like either
seasons.
it's like
Yeah.
either they make it past 3 seasons or they just go on forever.
Yeah. I guess maybe Scrubs. They went on. So the reason I say that is they went on to the 9th because they could, because they got renewed for it. But they shut it off at the 8th, saying like, all right, this is where the story should end. But then they got renewed and carried it on. So it's like they tried to wrap it up when it should, but it.
That's
Yeah, I don't know.
well, is Community still going?
No. They got dropped
Community.
and then picked up and dropped again, and then Yahoo got them, and then that
Hulu, right?
I don't know. It was Yahoo.
I miss Community.
Yeah, me
Such a
too.
Well, I
great
can
show.
understand like with the situational comedy, the plot doesn't go throughout the whole season. It's usually like 30 minutes and then they move on.
Well, there could be an
depending on
overarching
the
plot,
depending like How I Met Your Mother kind of had that.
Yeah.
But depending on the situational comedy,
Yeah.
like it's just the situation is different in every show, so
Yeah.
it either goes on or it doesn't.
I will say the first like 2 or 3 seasons of Community are just like some of the best television ever. If you love
Oh,
comedy,
so amazing. Because
Oh,
it
yeah.
related to me just
Paintball
because I
episodes.
did
Oh,
go to
Paintball
community
was the
college.
best. Yeah.
I mean, I did go to community college and just like,
The people you
Some
see
show
there.
gets it.
I know. It's
Yeah.
like, this show just gets me.
Real quick, another Netflix trailer that dropped. I think we talked about the teaser last time, but the Punisher trailer dropped.
Woo.
They still haven't released a date for it, but
it's coming.
It's coming, and it's starting to look
Punishment
more like.
will come to all.
Oh yes, you will be punished.
Whoa, Corey. Ooh.
Maybe the Punisher will kill Iron Fist and replace him on the Defenders.
One can hope.
That would be great, but I can't. I can't imagine
Oh, you
them
have a
doing
glowing
it.
fist. Here's my Glock.
Yeah.
No, wait! I'm Danny Rand.
just have
I'm the immortal Iron
have
Fist.
Daredevil plant evidence that Danny Rand was actually a villain the entire time. So the Punisher will kill him. But yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
It looks like they're going for like the government trying to cover up everything. So we need you now, Frank. We need the Punisher because that's the
Cool.
American way. So I mean, like I'm excited for it because again, like John
think we all
Bernthal
are.
stole it
Yeah.
from
Hell yeah.
Daredevil season 2.
Definitely.
The next trailer that dropped was for a new movie coming out called All the Money in the World.
Yeah, that looks sick with Kevin
Yeah,
Spacey.
I know
It-
Kevin
it-
Spacey totally took me by
Mark
surprise
Wahlberg?
when I watched the trailer. Like,
It doesn't
for the
even
first
look
time.
like him.
It doesn't.
It
They
doesn't.
make up. The makeup. Was
Yeah, he
just
looks like a
on point.
gorilla.
We're watching an ad right now. So
Yeah.
Kevin?
Yeah.
So the
Yes,
movie
crazy,
is
right?
the movie is a Ridley Scott film starring Kevin Spacey and Mark Wahlberg. It's about the Gettys, super wealthy family in America. I believe they have the Getty Museum.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh.
Yep.
it's about Kevin Spacey playing. I'm just gonna call him Grandpa Getty.
Grandpa Getty. Yeah.
J. Paul Getty.
J. Paul.
Grandpa Getty's grandson gets kidnapped.
Grandpa
And
Getty.
the kidnappers are demanding a ransom, and he's just kind of being a shit about it.
Yeah, he's just kind of like, how much would you pay to get your grandson back?
Nothing.
Is this
Nothing.
a true story?
I
It
think
is.
so,
It
yeah.
is.
It's a true
It says
story.
based on a true story.
Oh.
Moral of the story: rich people are terrible. Unless you're Bill Gates.
Well, isn't that like the beginning of the trailer? Is they're kind of going like, yeah, we're better than you, we're different.
Yeah, yeah, it is
you're
the
Getty.
beginning.
Yeah.
We were gods. We were above everyone. Oh, okay. Well, you deserve to get bitch slapped.
Sounds like a
it-
John
it's-
Mulaney skit.
It's
Yeah,
looking
kinda.
very like dark humor,
Yeah.
like less Wolf of Wall Street and more.
Red Riding Hood.
No, I was gonna say more like House of Cards kind of style. And I think I'm only saying that because of Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's looking good. I actually didn't hear about it until Eric mentioned that we should talk about it, and I watched it. I'm like, oh, I'm in.
Yeah. That
Like, it looks like a really good trailer.
Ridley Scott, good. Kevin Spacey, good. Mark.
Well, Ridley
sure.
Scott,
Marky Mark.
He's hit and miss, but
he's
when
hit
he
and
hits, it
but
hits hard.
it hits really
Yeah.
good. Because
As long as he doesn't make 6 more movies, I think we're good.
as
I
long,
don't
as,
think
long
they
as he
can
doesn't
about
make
that.
6 more movies on the Aliens franchise. 'Cause-
Well, that's already happened.
Well, that's already coming. Carl.
Yeah, seriously.
yeah, I know. Oof. So that's a good trailer. The next trailer that dropped was the Shape of Water trailer number 2.
Oh, number 2.
Yeah, the
Okay.
new
Yeah.
I
Red
was like, they
Band
already
trailer.
So it is the Guillermo del Toro movie that is coming out. It has to do with like a fish man.
Okay, so I have to question this. Is this like really like?
It's not Abe. I don't know.
Is it,
it may,
Abe, or
it
just
may
or
be
is it like a
Abe
creature
Sapien.
from the Black Lagoon kind of thing?
Well,
same thing.
the synopsis is she's mute, right? The main character.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She is a mute girl who is working at a government facility, and they find out that the big government project that they're working on is a creature from Black Lagoon, basically. Creature from the Black Lagoon.
I don't mean
basically.
to interrupt. Is this part of that whole horror universe?
Oh no, that's no.
Because wasn't there a
That's
thing
a
within
Universal
the?
thing.
Because wasn't there a thing like in the Mummy there was like the claw of the creature of the Black Lagoon?
God, I
that's
hope
in
it's
there?
not, but I think it's an original story from
Okay.
Guillermo del Toro.
Not
Yeah.
part of that universe.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I mean, I really hope so.
That's a terrible idea.
Because it does.
dark universe.
Yeah.
I think they would have made that apparent too.
Well, because when I first saw the first trailer for it, I was like, all I could think of was Hellboy.
Yeah,
Abe
right.
Sapien.
And the tone for the first trailer, if I recall, was a little darker, and it seemed a little more like it just had darker overtones.
It reminded me of Edward Scissorhands.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's not like
Oh, kinda.
horror, but there's like elements of gothic.
It's
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
off-putting.
A little
darkness,
off-putting, yeah. But this one, it seemed a little more like they're building up on the relationship between the mute girl and the creature from the Black Lagoon, for the lack of a better name. Possibly Abe.
Possibly.
I mean, it would be kind of weird if it wasn't, because it's just so similar.
Anyone see like the new picture for like the new Hellboy?
I guess what our next topic is.
Kirby?
Ah,
So this is the what we're looking at right now is
Ooh,
a
nice.
new picture of Hellboy, played by David Harbour, who was
Stranger Things guy?
Stranger Things. He was a Hopper.
yeah.
I
And
love
man. He looks
Sheriff Hopper.
exactly like Ron Perlman, who looks exactly
does.
like Hellboy in the comic.
Yeah, he
so
does.
people who are saying like, oh, it can only be played by by Ron Perlman. Like, come on, guys.
Give him a
Like,
chance.
give him a chance. David Harbour was amazing in Stranger Things, and I think he can gruff it up.
He literally solved everything by punching, and now he's Hellboy with a big fist.
And
It's the
you know-
perfect fit.
Sorry, real quick, one of Stranger Things. You know what I appreciate the most about him
What?
is the kids go, "Oh my God, we have this happen." Okay, I believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see my own shit. Let's go. It's not the stereotype of, "Oh, you kids are just causing trouble."
It's such a
What
relief
drugs are
to
you
see
It's like
that,
you're
yeah.
right. He has his own agency, and he acknowledges the kids' own agency.
Yeah.
Like he is. I love Stranger Things. I
That
can't
is-
wait for the second season to come out.
I still need to watch that. Too.
You do,
Sam,
and Sam
get
will
on
like
it
it.
now, like right now.
But man, he is swollen this
Woo!
picture. Like,
That's
holy
a big
crap.
fist.
He is rocking it.
So yeah, he looked like we're looking
I
at
mean,
side by
it's
side
pretty-
comparison. He
it's
looks just
pretty
like
close,
a
yeah.
he's like a shaggier version of him. So you know,
But way more in shape, it seems.
Yeah.
Ron Perlman. I just saw him one
Unfortunately, Guillermo del Toro is not directing this new Hellboy. I
Right.
think he's attached as like a producer, but unfortunately, that just means like I hope the creature
But he gets credit.
design. Yeah,
You
he
know-
gets credit and his creature designs come in because I didn't care for the story of Hellboy 1 or 2.
I was gonna say the
There's a
same
lot-
thing. I
there's
didn't
a lot
love
of-
those movies. I liked them, but I never really.
But the thing that stood out was the creature design.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
definitely.
it's
Yeah.
Guillermo del Toro. But I'm
ambiance
looking
was
forward to
great.
this.
Pacific Rim. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I need more Pacific Rim. Like the prequel that's coming out looks great.
I
Well,
really did.
Prequel.
I mean, from what we see in the teasers, it's John Boyega. I think he's playing Stryker Pentecost, who was Idris Elba's character.
Yeah. Oh,
Wait,
really?
is it him before or is it his son?
I think it's him before. I thought it was a prequel.
How much
it
do you
a
guys
prequel?
want to
I thought it
bet
was something
it ends
like
with him
a sequel.
adopting the girl? Like it ends with him finding her and adopting
That'd
her.
be cool.
I'm just
well,
saying.
I don't
like,
have to
just-
watch the movie now. So.
Well, no, but it's like
if
it's
it-
no,
if it-
I know.
If it is Stryker Pentecost, then we know that he's gonna survive the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
cause yeah, I think Renee. Like, I'm not sure if they retconned it, whether it's gonna be a prequel and it's gonna be Stryker
Yeah, that's
Pentecost,
what I was
or is it
confused.
gonna be
Yeah,
his
that's
son?
what I was
Because
like-
it's been a while since I saw some news from it. All I know is that it's coming, and I thought it was a prequel because it's because the last trailer that we saw was John Boyega trying. It was like a propaganda film.
Yeah, like an infomercial.
Yeah,
almost,
trying to get
right?
him to trying to get you to recruit in
Or
the
not
Jaeger.
an infomercial.
Yeah, well, recruitment video.
Yeah.
OxyClean.
Do you guys want to? Okay, so we can cut this if not. But do you guys want to talk about the controversy with Hellboy and the recasting thing?
Yeah, no, we can talk about it.
I mean, I think that was really cool. Of one, the actor.
What's his name?
Wait, who?
No.
So there was a character from the Hellboy comics that was
I can't
half,
remember him.
Oh,
Japanese,
yeah.
I think, maybe Korean, I forget. But basically, he was half Asian in the comic books, and he was cast by a white actor.
Oh,
Yeah, and so
yeah,
everybody
yeah,
got
yeah.
the white actor he stepped away. He said, "Hey, I don't think I'm right for this role, and I think it would be really cool if they cast someone of that ethnicity to play him."
I think they also recently just said that Daniel Day Kim is going to be
Yes,
replacing
Yeah.
him.
and he looks
Yeah.
great for the role. They did a
Like,
side by
that's-
side
yeah.
with him. And I don't know why they didn't pick him sooner. The other guy doesn't look anything
He's
like
actually
the
who I
comic book
thought of
character. Yeah.
when they brought that up.
Yeah.
So.
Again, the problem with Hollywood is a lot of the times they don't care about who's playing it. It's who can bring in money.
Exactly,
And
but
that
the
sucks.
guy they brought in, like he was like one role in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
had
it?
no idea who that guy was.
Yeah.
So-
Now you can go a little more nitty gritty and say that the character is supposed to be Japanese American, being played by a Korean guy, but at least there's Asian representation, which
Yeah,
I'll take.
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
Francis from Deadpool.
Yeah, Francis from Deadpool was cast, and
See, but I
That's
can't.
awesome.
yeah,
I'm
like,
not
it
gonna
doesn't
think
look
like,
anything
oh,
him.
Francis from Deadpool. I'm gonna go watch that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly,
You know?
Yeah,
like
Francis.
he wasn't that great of a villain, in my opinion. Like it was just like he served his purpose of being the villain, but
Yeah.
He did a
Deadpool.
good job
No,
with
I
the role he
liked-
was given.
Yeah, but I mean, like as far as the character goes, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked him, but it's not like he brings star power.
exactly, yeah.
you know?
So it's like you can't really use that excuse.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
yeah, and props for him for saying, hey, I'm not right for this.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's really cool.
yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
And
awesome.
And I think this movie is going to get a lot more audience because of what happened there.
Oh
I
yeah,
think so.
one of my best friends is really huge in the Japanese American or Asian American community. So he was kind of talking about this, and
And didn't
like-
he just leave Hawaii 5-0 too?
yes, he did.
So this is-
Daniel
Yeah.
Day Kim,
Yeah,
and
he's
oh my
free
god,
for it.
what is
That,
her name?
I forgot her name.
Oh, they both stepped down, right?
They
Yeah,
both
both
stepped
left.
down, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good for them.
I didn't
Yeah,
watch
Grace
the
Park,
series.
Grace
but-
Park.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
my dad actually did a lot, and they both stepped away because it's like, hey, we're getting as much screen time as the other actors. Why aren't we getting paid?
Yeah.
I mean, that's totally fair. And
And now he has another job. That's awesome.
Hopefully, I hate to say it, but hopefully the show suffers for it.
He was also in Lost, if I recall.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good thing you got a.
Those are my Lost days.
I did watch the first season of Lost.
I watched all
Good,
the
and
seasons
then you
of
stopped,
Lost.
right?
yeah.
I have
I
actually
didn't
seen none
stop.
of Lost. I know it's on Netflix.
I saw all of it.
The creators
All of it.
admitted to saying
I got lost in it.
the creators admitted that they didn't know what the fuck the ending was going to be, and they were just writing it as it.
Yeah, you could totally tell when the ending came, and then
Yeah.
every fan was all like, "What the hell was that?"
I mean, how
Yeah.
hard is it to just get like a group of writers in a room and just plan out, just not even like the nitty gritty, but just season arcs? Like,
It's very
just-
hard.
I think JJ leaving
like,
had an
I don't
impact
know.
on it.
Usually, I think there should
Oh,
only
yeah,
be like
definitely,
2
Renee.
to 3 writers. If you have any more than that, it gets very. Because I've tried writing before, just like shorts,
Yeah.
and if you have any more than, like, it's safe to have two or three people, but if you have more than that,
It can get like
it gets
jumbled.
super tough. Yeah,
Yeah, homie, I saw
You know
that
what
too.
had a lot of rewrites and multiple versions of it?
Moana.
Segue.
Segue to the room.
Okay.
So the last little bit of entertainment news that we have is the second trailer for the Disaster Artist. Well, I guess it's the first real
The
full
first
trailer
one was
that
a
dropped.
teaser,
Yeah.
The first one was a teaser with the
Oh, hi, Mark.
multiple takes of Tommy Wiseau trying to do. Well, James Franco playing Tommy Wiseau playing Johnny, trying to do the infamous. It's not true. I did not hit her. I did not.
Pretty good.
So we have the trailer that basically it's a regular trailer. It shows off kind of what the movie's about. Go watch it. It's hilarious.
It comes out in November.
So
I think?
no, December. It's
Okay.
coming out in December.
Oh,
It was getting
like a
so what they
Star
actually
Wars?
did was
Not good.
it's been screened twice already.
Oh.
It's been screened once back at South by Southwest, but that was when it was still a work in progress, and
Right.
it was getting amazing reviews then.
Wow.
And as Eric has told me, it actually debuted at the Toronto Film Festival and is still getting stellar reviews. So I'm really hoping that I see the Disaster Artist at the Academy Awards next year.
I hope so.
Fuck, it would be amazing.
That'd be cool.
I was just like a little worried that Tommy Wiseau and Mark's character were gonna be played by like the brothers because they do kind of look similar, but they do a good job at making James Franco.
Oh, I was gonna say
James
I hope they
Franco.
weren't. The brothers aren't gonna be playing. I'm like, well, too bad.
No.
they are.
I just hope. I was just worried that they would look too similar. You know?
Yeah,
But
oh,
they,
no,
they,
man.
they look. He
Dude,
looks
James
great.
Hey, it's
Franco.
James and Dave.
Dude, James Franco looks exactly like Tommy
Yeah.
Wiseau. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like a little, like I guess I wonder what he did to make his cottage ass cheese, or cottage cheese ass look really gross on screen.
Probably actual cottage cheese.
And like a lot of the stuff that was said
Spread
in
on
the
those
trailer is
buns.
exactly how a lot of people have felt. Like he doesn't know where a vagina is. He's humping her belly button. But go watch it. Actually, speaking of watching it, there's gonna be an October 7th midnight viewing in LA
Oh, cool.
for
The
the
Room.
room. If you guys are interested,
Yeah,
it's like
maybe.
a Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Yeah, it sounds like a fun
maybe,
time.
Maybe we can plan that
We'll
out.
see you
Yeah,
all there.
yeah.
Yeah, all of you who are listening, which is like maybe.
To our one fan, we'll be there.
Hey, I hope for one fan. If we
No,
get one fan
I
outside
know,
of
I'm
us,
kidding.
hell yeah. All
Which
right,
is not great for our sponsors to hear.
yeah. All right, I think that's it for the news. So why don't we move on to the box of mystery?
Party box, party box.
Mystery.
We don't have a theme song for party box.
I think I like that one.
Yeah,
We'll go
okay.
with that.
Wait, party box? Why are we calling it the party box?
I don't know. It says party box on it.
This shall be our international box of mystery.
Wait, it said
Wait.
I had these toys.
Wait,
It
on the
doesn't say
other
party
side,
box.
doesn't that say? Oh no, it says mystery box. What am I thinking? I'm
don't-
dyslexic.
Party box, party box. It's not actually called the party box.
Mystery.
All
we
right, so
go.
again,
The
this is a
mystery is in
segment-
the name of the box.
This is a segment where we pull questions from the box of mystery, and we will have to answer them as candidly as we can. In
Let's
the
do it.
future, we will have fans write into the. We will have them write into casualfancast@gmail.com. What was that, Renee?
Casualfancast@gmail.com.
Awesome, excellent.
Wait, you're saying we have a Gmail called casual? Fuck, I forgot. Casual fan casual fan cast.
@gmail.com.
Whoa.
Okay, more than three. It's beating a dead horse. All right, so let's.
Speaking of which, BoJack,
oh, real quick, hot take on BoJack.
so good.
It's great. I'm happy that it ended on a happy note for once.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my gosh.
At
It
least
was-
for BoJack, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, you expecting BoJack.
Slight
can't,
spoiler, sorry.
It can't always end on. It's not gonna always end on an all
That was
happy
you know
note,
that was my
definitely.
fear of like you can't have him constantly like be a shit and then realize he's shit and try to get better but then fail at that. Like this one actually had some really good character
Yeah,
development.
there's a lot of good turnarounds, and that one episode with Beatrice, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like in her head.
yeah.
Oh my god, so great.
that was like, I was gonna say, like, every season of BoJack has the super dark episode.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
That was totally it. Which is funny because usually it's the episode with the fuck, but in this season they just threw the fuck away. It was just like, it was there, but it was just like such an off.
Speaking of which, go watch Eric's analysis of Bojack Horseman and Lisa Fuck.
You can watch it by going to youtube.com and typing in EKMM Bojack, and it should come up. And also watch other things that I did. Thank you.
Yes, very much so. But yeah, BoJack is very good.
I want to talk like this.
I'll subscribe.
I really like. If anything, this actually made me realize that Princess Carolyn is one of my favorite characters.
Oh, she's so great as just a
as a
powerful
character arc.
female character. Yeah.
Yeah, and just like the development that they had for her was amazing.
I'm actually thinking about doing a new video on BoJack about the sexism in the show, because it does a really good job of setting up. Like, it does a really good job of setting up. Like, you know, there's the outlying, there's the very obvious sexist attitudes towards women, but then there are two characters in Princess Caroline's life that are very underhandedly sexist.
Yeah, you know, if you do that, let me give my 2 pieces on that.
Yeah, totally. It's interesting how even like Princess Caroline doesn't seem to quite acknowledge it so much, but it's so there and so powerful, and it's just it's crazy. Yeah.
All right, so that's our hot take on BoJack Horseman. I mean, one of these days we can have a spoiler cast if we want to talk about it.
Yeah, totally.
But,
I could go on.
But I guess we could do that
show.
Another time.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here. First question from the box of mystery. All right. It's real quick and easy. Favorite Christmas movie.
Okay. You guys are gonna probably shit on me for this one. It's not a good movie, but I fucking love 8 Crazy Nights by Adam Sandler.
I like 8 Crazy Nights.
A lot of people,
I've not seen it.
It is regarded as a very bad movie. And
Bum bitty bum.
Hum bitty 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 bum. It's just so like I
That's
as
a
kid,
technical foul.
Yeah, exactly. You're goddamn degenerate.
I like it. It's fun.
I like it too. It's shit on. So like people think it's like one of it's down there with Adam Sandler's worst movies. And
I don't think it's a great movie, but it's fun.
It's
funny.
so fun.
It's a fun movie.
I think that was Adam Sandler like in his prime.
It's
like,
right before he became a caricature of himself.
Yeah,
but it was fun. So I don't mind that. That's cool.
Yeah, I will always watch that movie.
I'll go next. My favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard.
Where is that an argument from? Is that from How I Met Your Mother? There's an argument about
cheating, Corey.
There's Community. They had that argument if Die Hard was a Christmas movie or not.
Oh,
There's like a big argument.
I don't remember that, but I just kind of always thought that it's like it's at Christmas time. They say Merry Christmas. It's a Christmas movie.
If you look up Community, Die Hard, like Christmas, I'm sure there's like that argument. But yeah, I would take that. Yeah, totally. I've actually not seen Die Hard at all.
Oh, man.
I've seen that.
Sam's seen it.
Quintessential 80s action movie.
There's a lot of quintessential movies. Titanic, Terminator. I haven't seen any of those for whatever reason.
Okay.
E.T.
Call yourself a filmmaker, motherfucker.
I know.
No,
a lot of people fucking back on me for that.
But honestly, you know what? For me, when I think of Alan Rickman, I don't think of Snape. I think of Hans Gruber.
Okay.
That's the first thing that comes to mind.
Fair.
Renee, Sam, what are your favorite Christmas movies?
Empire Strikes Back.
There's gotta be Christmas somewhere in there, man. Come on.
It came out during Christmas?
They
What?
start off in the North Pole, and then
Sam, this is called the planet Hawk. It is not on Earth. It does not count, Sam.
Anyways, you know, I haven't seen it for a while, so I don't know if it's still good, but Jingle All the Way.
Oh, put the cookie down!
Put that cookie down!
Have you guys seen it recently?
No, I didn't even
There
know
is
the
a
movie.
sequel with wrestling star The Miz. And
Oh,
I heard it's
No, sequels are never.
Why would you
but
ruin that?
I remember watching it as a kid, and I loved it, but I haven't seen it recently,
Turbo
so I don't
Man.
know if it's just like my childhood saying like, oh, it's good, but then I watch it and it's
it doesn't
terrible.
necessarily have to be good for you to like it. You know.
Yeah, but I haven't seen it since I saw it in theaters. So.
Well, we'll take it for now.
But I would have to choose Elf. So
Okay, that's a good
okay.
one.
yeah,
That's a good one. Renee?
That's a little kid, but for me, it's the Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Oh, yeah.
I just
Also very
every
good.
time it comes on, like during Christmas time, I enjoy watching it.
I always thought it was really morbid. They fucking kill Santa.
I'm sorry. I just thought of a better one for myself over 8 Crazy Nights. Nightmare Before Christmas, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is a stellar movie. I love it. When I was a kid, my dad loved that movie, and we would watch it every year. And it was funny because my grandpa would not let my much younger aunt watch it, and my dad was always like, "That's really, I guess that goes into the whole parenting. Wow, I'm having an epiphany. Some parents would consider that too much for their kids. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
my mind has changed."
He has been shown the light, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, I'm gonna go off on a tangent for a bit, but someone actually had that same argument with E.T. Someone said that E.T. You guys have seen E.T., right?
Obviously.
No, I haven't. Yes, I have.
But
Only
I mean,
freaks haven't seen E.T.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, guys.
someone,
man.
I remember a mother complaining about how E.T. wasn't a movie for kids, and my dad was having like an argument with her about how what, why? But yeah, that's what that reminds me of, because The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, in my mind, in my mind, I'm not going to go back to that topic.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm seeing
That's
some
weird.
of the light.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right, very good.
Next question.
Next question is, what RPG class would you be? Warrior, magician, or rogue? And I think we're only gonna stick to those three classes.
Those are the three main classes, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off. Then I'll go warrior with a specialization in like being a pugilist
Interesting.
because I like boxing and stuff like that.
I'm straight mage. Just the idea of magic is just like, it's so fun to me. Warrior and rogue, you sneak, you hit, yeah, whatever. But
I guess
mage,
you got to get your classifications too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Renee.
I'd be a magician as well. Mage all the way.
Whichever one
magic.
can heal.
Some magician.
Magician.
Am I the only one that's
not
that's-
into magic?
Yeah.
I mean, I will say this. I think that, I love magic, and it's always my first go-to. But when I played Skyrim, the most fun I had is when I leveled up all my sneak and all my bow, sneaking around.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
So yeah, so I will say definitely there's very fun gameplay to go with the rogue types.
Yeah, and I think it just depends on what game you're playing.
Yeah,
too.
that's true.
But yeah, I don't know. I always liked more of the physical characters. So
Be the tank.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Corey
yeah,
just
yeah.
wants to punch shit.
punch. Yes, 1 punch.
1 pound.
Oh, one punch.
Yeah, that
Love
show.
One Punch.
All right, next one.
Next question.
Okay, here's a good one. Have you ever finished a movie, game, or book out of spite, and why?
Out of spite.
So I'll preface this one so that it's easier for you guys to understand. I watched Last Airbender out of spite
Oh, so did I.
because I just
Wait.
went.
Absolutely.
I
That
paid for
movie?
this. The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
The
The M. Night Shyamalan.
I sat
one.
through it because I'm like, come on, it's got to get better. I paid for
The
this.
girls never came.
Fine, fine. I'll watch your shitty film, and then I just kind of went off of that.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is exactly the same. I watched. Okay, so my mom and my sister, when I was younger, dragged me to see the first Twilight movie when it came out, and it was the most god awful shit. I swear to God. And my mom and my sister have no taste. But anyway, so later in a few years later in when the second one came out, when I could drive with my friends, we went and saw Twilight New Moon to shit on it so badly.
No,
And
I
it
would
was
say
the
that
great-
works. That
yeah, It was
works.
the greatest. It was so funny. It was a great time just laughing at all the nonsense. So. I'm sure a lot of people in the audience found us annoying, but who the fuck cares?
Yeah. Renee, you go. I gotta think
I'm
about
in the
this.
same boat as Corey. I heard horrible reviews about the last. I'm like, God damn it! And I was like, I'm just gonna go see just. And then I was like, I really regret it, but I'm hoping it gets better. And then it just never did. I think the only good was the wave scene with kind
Not
of.
even. I was like, there's supposed to be a giant kaiju there.
I know, but that's the only kind of thing that made it just a tiny bit. But then other than that, I was all like,
I don't even remember. It's
Well,
been so
no,
long
you know
since
what?
I've
The
seen
best part
I only
about it
watched
is
the
what
one
I got
time.
out of it, which was the the Earthbender Kotz is going
with one little pebble.
One rock.
And it's all like, let's put him in a prison with this earth all around them. That makes total sense.
I didn't like that in the then they changed in the movie where they couldn't produce fire, there had to be
Yeah.
fire
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was really
They had to have a
just
source.
weird.
It was
Yeah.
trying to be like, oh, look at Iroh, he can make his own fire. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Iroh's just bombing it. Just let his character
Yeah, you
develop
don't
how
need
it
to make
could, yeah.
Iroh cooler. He's
Yeah.
already cool.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. So, Sam, do you happen to think of something?
I guess
that you...
bad movies in general.
Mhm.
I've watched a lot of terrible movies.
Anything that stands out
on
for you,
Netflix.
Sam, recently or
Zombievers.
Zombievers?
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to think. I guess Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
With
That-
Dragon
The
Ball.
live
Yeah.
action, yeah.
The movie. Just
I still can't watch
yeah.
more than 15 minutes of it without just going, no, I can't do it.
Yeah,
I
it's definitely
can't do
not.
it either, no.
and a lot of others. So, but I don't know why I watched that. I guess it's like,
You love hating yourself.
yeah, maybe.
Disgust, interest, like disgusted
That's why-
interest.
that's why we
I
watch
don't
The
It's
know.
a
Room,
learning
Sam.
experience.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, The Room is amazing to watch.
It is
The Room
amazing,
is,
but in
yeah.
terms of like you watch bad
But
movies,
there's
just for the
bad
awesomeness-
movies and then there's bad movies.
Yeah, there's bad and fun bad.
Like what
Yeah.
do you guys agree with this? I would rather watch a 9 or a 10 or a 0 or a 1 movie rather than like a 4. Cuz a 4 is like it's not good enough to be so bad it's good. It's just mediocre.
Right, yeah.
I would rather watch like a 0 than
Yeah,
a
like The
4.
Mummy
Same.
with Tom Cruise. God,
Yeah.
that stands out in my mind as like the most recent like horrible movie. I was like I wanted to walk out of the theater. I felt so bad taking my mom to go see it.
I think it also mattered. Like, say Bucky Lasek, whatever is it.
Oh my god, Bucky Lasek.
Like-
Bucky Lasek, man, I haven't heard that name in a while.
I think like that was a
Did
0
he
movie.
die?
Nick Swartzen, like no, he's still around.
Wait, BuckyLasek.
In the movie, I don't know. I didn't finish.
Oh, we're
it.
talking about The Mummy?
Wait,
I'm talking about.
are you talking about Bucky Larson?
Bucky Larson?
Because Bucky Lasek is a skateboarder.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
skateboarder.
that's
I was
why.
all like,
I was like,
so
okay,
confused, like,
my bad. Bucky Larson, yeah, Bucky Larson was like a 0 movie, but it was like professionally done. So like the cinematography was like it was good enough. Where like I wasn't like fun bad. It was just like, oh, this is just bad. Like if it's a cheap indie movie that's really bad, then it's easier to be like make fun of it. Kind of.
Bucky Lasek is still alive.
Bucky Lasek.
If anybody cares.
Which is funny. Bucky Lasek is like my favorite character from the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games. I always played.
Oh,
with Bucky.
Andrew Reynolds.
Okay. Yeah,
Andrew
fair.
Reynolds, man.
You know,
Bob Burnquist is always for me.
Oh, he was also good.
there
Yeah.
are a lot of bootleg animated movies that kind of bite
Oh,
off of
Food
like
Fight.
like Food
Oh,
Fight.
that's just all that is advertisement. It's hilarious.
But there's like a bunch of others that rip off like the B movie and some Pixar films.
Yeah,
and those
yeah.
are hard to watch because
Are you
the
talking
animation is
about?
terrible.
Are you talking about like all the stuff from the Asylum?
I think so. There's like the little panda fighter and stuff like that, and the animation is just it's awful and it's hard to watch.
Yeah.
I think my
So-
dogs almost died.
They're good. They're still
Okay, so move on to another question. Who in the entire world would you like to bitch slap in public view with cameras pointing at you for the world to see?
So that I think the camera pointed at you is so like you can't like say you can't if you slap the president you're going to jail kind of thing.
Okay, so it's not pointing at you if like everybody wants to see it. It's pointing at you so there's no deniability. You get it.
Exactly. But like, who is it worth to just give a slap in the face in front of everyone?
David Cage.
Who's David Cage?
Who?
Beyond Two Souls, Heavy Rain, coming out with Detroit.
Oh, the creepy guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, just-
okay.
Just what the fuck were you thinking? Why are you racist? Why are you?
Why are you? Oh
Right across the
god.
face.
That's like a very like there's one thing's like calling someone a motherfucker, but asking why are you like this? Like that's like I think that's like a cut deep. Like that's a very but fair, totally fair, like deserved. Gosh, I kind of I can't get M. Night Shyamalan on my head because we were just talking about Avatar, but kind of for that.
I don't know, man. His latest movies have been.
I mean,
He had
decent.
one good movie recently, which was the sequel.
Split.
No. I heard the Visit was supposed to be pretty good.
What was the
Visit wasn't that great.
Really, I've been hearing like I thought it has like an 80% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a lot of people are
I
saying that it's
watched
a
it.
return to form.
It was all right.
Maybe
I wasn't
the
impressed.
bar with
And
him
Devil
set
Devil
so low.
wasn't bad.
Devil was bad. I
Devil
don't
wasn't
know.
bad. It was okay.
Oh, I have a funny story about Devil. I was watching Devil in the theaters because we were just like I think this was just like when like we didn't know if M. Night Shyamalan was ruined forever. So it's like okay, we'll give it a try. And so I don't care about spoilers. It's an old movie. You should have seen it by now. So there's this point in the movie where an old lady dies and the devil possesses her, and she starts rising up with her neck broken and two black eyes. And at this very point, an old lady in front of me in the movie theater turned around. Or no, I'm sorry. She walked down the aisle and tapped me on the shoulder and was like, "Excuse me," and I just yelled in her face. Like it was so. And she was just asking what the theater, like what movie it was, and it was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry. This is Devil."
Wow.
Yeah, it was just like
It's like a 4D experience.
yeah, kinda. It was like yeah.
No, that's a good story though.
It was
It was
terrifying.
Devil was okay.
Yeah.
It was him starting to come back from Avatar.
That's the
It was-
elevator one?
It was Avatar. Yeah, it was Avatar, and The Happening was bad, and I still think Devil
The Happening was
bad.
after Avatar.
I think so.
Oh
yeah.
shit, that means The Happening
Yikes.
was worse because The Happening was terrible.
It was.
I think
Oh.
I think Avatar was worse than Happening.
I would rather watch The Happening again. Than
It's
the Avatar
entertaining
movie.
seeing Mark Wahlberg talk.
The trees are killing
What?
people. Oh no!
Huh?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Huh? What?
Plant? What do you want, plant? How you doing, plant?
Oh, now I just want to see a comedy version of it starring Marky Mark.
Yeah, I mean,
I would watch it.
SNL did a skit. Andy Samberg did something where he was like talking to animals, like, "How you doing, goat?
Yeah.
Are you okay, goat?" And then he
Yeah.
would move on and talk to a horse. It's on YouTube. It's pretty funny.
Okay, so Renee and Sam, who would you guys bitch slap?
Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Okay.
No reason. I love Tom Cruise,
That
but
sounds like an impossible mission to do.
I would like to see how he would react.
I mean, he is Ethan Hunt, so you know, might beat your ass with amazing.
Or maybe he'll be
aerial
like,
stunts.
"Hey, you were brave enough to slap
Just like,
me. Here's
"Thank
$1
you.
million."
I needed that. I needed to know where I came from. I need a reminder. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sit
man.
down. Be humble.
You just slapped the Scientology out of me. Way to go!
Yeah.
I'm free.
He starts believing in me.
If you do that, everybody in Japan will kill you because they love
Oh.
Tom Cruise.
Oh.
Like they absolutely love Tom Cruise.
That's
Oh, I did
funny.
not know that.
Yeah, it's weird. I think it's also because he's near their height. Renee, what about you?
I was gonna go with Eric in a nutshell just because he ruined The Last Airbender for me.
He ruined it.
So bad, dude. Like, it made
There
me
was
just...
so much potential.
And the interviews he gave, like, after, like about his movie
That's true. It's
was
true.
just, like, the most, like... Oh, I couldn't stand it. I wanted to go across my screen and just slap my screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. That's 2 for M. Night Shyamalan, 1 for Tom Cruise, and 1 for David Cage.
Sorry, Tom.
All right. Final question. Okay. Would you rather enhance yourself through gene splicing, a la Batman Beyond and the
Oh.
Splicers with
Oh,
like
gosh.
animals, or by cybernetics that are visible, like you visibly look like you have like a robot arm?
Are we talking? Okay. Are we talking?
Ooh.
Okay. Are we talking like a Jax from Mortal Kombat robot arms? Are we talking like Cyborg Teen Titans?
Jax from Mortal. Well, either or, because
Okay.
like it's visible.
Okay.
Like you have to have a prosthetic that is not like it's not supposed to look human like. It's supposed to look like a robot.
Oh, hell
Or-
yeah.
Or
Yeah,
would
the
or would
robot.
you would you rather splice yourself and look like a Khajiit?
I would rather have
Anything
like
with that.
I don't need 2. I think I'd like 1 flesh just for things. But
Things.
but 1 like badass robot arm would be fucking. No, I would go 1 step further. I would do the fucking Edward
RoboCop you?
Elric. Edward Elric, 1 arm, 1 leg. Although, but he seems to think that's a bad thing, which is totally badass. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, there's also the stigma that you would have from the community, but I think that would also be the same thing if you spliced yourself with, say, a walrus.
I think there would be a stigma with that, but like
Yeah.
having
I
the
think-
robot parts, people would be like,
badass.
"Whoa,
You're a badass.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're so cool."
Like before the Blade Runner was the fucking murderer, like his like fucking running on his like 2 legs, that was awesome.
yeah.
So you're saying
I'm
robotics?
saying-
you
I'm
go
saying
robotics?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I think the furry thing would be a little too distracting.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of furry thing, there was a 70-year-old. There was a
Okay.
70-year-old. Oh God, he was a governor? He was something. But he had to resign because they found out that he was a furry.
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
Good for him.
poor guy.
Live his truth.
Furry
You know?
conventions. Great.
You know, I would want robotic abs. I think.
Okay, I'm so confused right now. Robotic abs, is the chest robotics? Is it just the middle section that's robotics, or is it like
maybe the outer layer of skin around my abs is just like really hard. It doesn't have to be robotic. Maybe it could look. I don't know.
It's got to be visible and it cannot look like.
is it
it's
like a
seen
circle of metal,
So,
but
like,
like the skin encompassing
when you say
it?
visible, so like, do I have to have my shirt off if I have
Yeah,
robotic
it's
abs?
too big. It's too big for any shirts.
So I could just walk
Oh.
around without. I mean, if I had robotic abs, I would be okay with walking around with my shirt off.
okay.
So
I'm still like, is it like a circle of metal, but there's skin around it?
No,
or
it
is
would
it like
just
your
be metal.
middle section?
It
Like
would
your
just be
torso.
metal.
Is your torso metal?
no, just my abs.
Just your abs.
Yeah.
But
okay.
the abs aren't just your torso. Like the abs are just the front part.
It would be more of like an aesthetic thing, I think.
It's like a hubcap that you put on.
yeah,
your
it's like a hubcap.
It's kind of like it's
Interesting.
like having like implants, except they're robotic. But yeah,
Is there a function? Looking sweet.
Just like if someone was like, "Whoa,
You know,
you
it
got
could be.
abs."
It could be there's like you got a hole blast in your stomach, and they just had it like you're like it's all your insides too, but it's just the abs. Is what,
Okay.
like-
Just because
Gotta
I've
be
never
kinda-
had
yeah.
abs, so it's,
Sam,
I
you're
don't know.
sexy man.
I don't know.
You look
I've
pretty
seen you
dreamy-like.
run with your shirt off, Sam.
yeah, but that was probably like implants or something. But yeah, that actually started off as a joke, but that got really serious with the robotic abs.
I mean, I think robotics would be cool as long as it's functional.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah. But yeah, to backtrack, an arm would be cool, like a robotic arm. Yeah.
Just like a sick ass fucking, and then there's like
A rocket launcher for an arm, man.
Although it could be cool to be like a dragon man, just like have wings and fly.
But like,
can
if
you
we're
breathe
talking,
fire, Corey?
like, if we're talking
Yeah.
straight, like the Batman Beyond series, like
Yeah.
they didn't have wings or anything.
They did.
they? Really?
Yeah, some of them did. Yeah.
Functional wings?
Yeah.
Oh,
Huh.
Eric's like trying
My
to
mind
think.
is kind of blown. My mind.
Everyone's like, huh? No,
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I remember
It's not as
reptilian
one-sided
and
as I thought it
snakes and
was.
like cheetahs and shit, but nothing that like actually enhanced like abilities.
Now, if I was married and tried to have a child, would my T cells be attacked
I
by?
think so.
So no, I would
part of
not
your
want to
DNA.
splice. I would not want to splice.
No, it would just be
Because of that.
like it would be you would get all
That's
the
how
benefits.
Bojack Horseman happened. Oh my god.
All right, Renee.
I'd also probably go robotics.
Okay.
Like, I just like, I'd actually probably want like legs, like robotic legs, to like if like robotic legs like maybe move as fast as a car or jump as like high.
Go gadget.
guy.
Now we're saying all these things and we're not thinking about like the actual reality of like, oh my god, phantom pain. Like I don't have my legs anymore.
Oh,
So
Phantom
like,
Pain is
like,
terrifying.
As far as like as a hypothetical question go, yeah, cyborg me up. But as far as like realistically, I don't know.
I don't
So
know.
if you guys know,
I'll just go full Genji, man.
So
Come
Phan-
on.
Phantom Pain is when like if you lose a limb, they say like you can still feel like that, like your brain still like the connections are still there. So
Yeah.
if it's like say hurting and it gets chopped off, you still kind of feel that pain in that.
But it
that
makes you a
hand.
big boss.
That is so weird.
Yeah, it's kind of terrifying.
No one-
honestly.
I
Metal Gear?
mean,
No,
Uh,
Metal Gear.
No, I'm
Okay.
sorry, Corey.
no. Yeah.
Yeah, Sam got it.
The Phantom Pain,
That was
Right.
the last game.
the
Yeah.
fifth
Right.
game. I know stuff
I
sometimes.
thought I thought there was a villain called Phantom Pain. I'm like, what?
I mean,
That's a cool.
Kojima would do that.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right. Okay, so that's it for the mystery box. So our final segment before we leave is bring it to the table. Sam, you are up. What are you bringing to the table?
So I have two things you guys can choose. I have Apple trivia, or I have quotes, movie quotes, and we can guess.
I like movie
Movie
quotes.
Yeah, let's do
quotes.
movie quotes.
Movie
Okay.
quotes.
I figure the Apple stuff, yeah, it's kind of hard too. I just don't think it would be as fun. So
For
let me pull it up. It's on my phone.
How
Well,
many,
he's doing-
How many do we have, real quick?
I have 10. I can just pull
10
from
Tons
that.
are good.
So.
Yeah, tons are good. So for you guys who don't, who are like new or didn't listen to the last one, at the end of every podcast, we have a section called "Bring It to the Table," where one of us will just bring something, a game, something to try out, something new that we just wanted to bring up in the podcast.
Just something fun.
Yeah, something fun to end it with.
Yeah. So I would say you can name the character or the actor or the movie. It doesn't
Man,
really
you're being
matter.
really lenient on us. Okay.
Okay, so how about all three?
Yeah, we can try.
Oh.
Between the three of us, I think we can get it.
We got this.
Yeah,
Come
I'm
on,
sure.
guys.
But
this.
Our
do
infinite
you guys
movie
want to keep
knowledge.
points,
I don't think it's really
or do you
needed.
want to just?
I feel like, do we need a buzzer? Like,
I feel
Yeah,
like if we
I think-
fail, we fail ourselves as
or
movie
is this
guys.
Yeah,
multiple
yeah.
choice?
No,
Okay.
no.
Does it require a
You know what,
Scantron?
give us one
Number
as an
2
example.
pencil?
Give us one as an
Okay,
example.
as an example, this one. Wake up, little spider. No, you're not dead yet, just paralyzed. You're an amazing creature. You and I are not so different. Who said that?
I want to say Spider-Man, just shot in the dark, but probably not.
No. It's
Wake up, little spider. You and me aren't so different.
Yeah, some of these are kind of.
Man.
they're obscure, but
But
I've
if you guys
heard
get it,
the problem is I've heard that. I've heard the "Wake Up, Little Spider" before, and it's like, God damn it, I don't know what that's from.
it is. You know, you want me to name? who it
Yeah,
is?
I can't. I have no
It's
idea.
it's Willem
No.
Dafoe, Green Goblin.
That's
Spider-Man.
It was Spider-Man? Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh, you're right.
I did it!
Yeah.
Holy
Okay,
crap!
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah. So
Who's
Homie's
for
on,
Eric?
homie's on fire.
Yeah.
So-
One straight.
Yes, it's when
That's
he
an
captures him on the
example.
rooftop.
Yeah.
I guess so. I just pulled these.
You know
off
what?
the
I think
internet.
it's the way. Like, I think it's the way you were saying it was throwing me off.
Yeah, because if I said it like Willem Dafoe, it'd be like, oh, it's the Green Goblin. So I'll go on to the next one.
Okay, so yeah, I think this is fine. I don't think we need
Yeah.
points or anything.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
we're
just
good.
like Renee said, it's a test of our metal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll have our reward is that self.
We should have gotten
Yeah.
that, man. God damn it. I'm pissed at myself now.
This next one is, it could be a little easier. I'm not sure. Hold on to your butts.
Jurassic Park, Ray Arnold.
Yeah.
Who's actually named John Arnold.
John Arnold.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who's the actor?
Samuel L. Jackson.
He's always
Yeah.
yelling.
Yeah, that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
This one.
No,
the magic word.
it's Lawrence Fishburne, guys. Come on. You guys heard about that, right?
The
where,
Matrix.
Where somebody went up to Samuel L. Jackson and was just like, "Yo, I loved you in your latest commercial for whatever that was." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? I never did that." And it was
that's
mistaken it for.
awkward.
Oh, it was like a
Lawrence
news
Fishburne.
interview, wasn't
And
it?
it's like, oh yeah, it was a news interview.
Yeah.
And it's just like the last person you say that to is Samuel L. Jackson. Because he's gonna rip a new asshole.
Hell yeah.
Goddamn motherfucker, you think we all look alike?
This is a tasty burger.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. So this is how Liberty dies.
Oh,
With a
Star
thunderous
Wars.
applause.
The amazing
Revenge of
Padme
the Sith.
Amidala.
Uh-huh.
Natalie Portman. I know that line.
Damn,
Yeah.
I am 0 for 2 on those last two. But I still have Spider-Man.
I was about to do a Jar Jar Binks one.
You know what?
but
Maybe
thought
before
that'd
we
be kinda-
blurt it out, we should say, I got it.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that'd be
because
good.
then we don't
Yeah.
give you a
I
chance.
got
Yeah,
it.
very true.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yep.
Okay, this one, let's see. Game over, man.
I know
over.
this one. I know this one.
Game over, man. Game
Oh,
over.
Game over, man.
Is it
Game over.
Matthew
Oh, I think I
Broderick?
got
No?
it.
No,
Wait,
I know
wait,
it.
no.
I know it.
I think I know it too. What were you thinking?
Oh, it's Aliens. It is
Yeah.
Shit.
oh my
I was
god.
thinking
What is
Scott
his name?
Pilgrim.
What is his name? Oh my god.
Which could be true as far as I know.
Bill?
Same character every time. Oh, he just died.
Yeah.
Bill Paxton.
Yeah,
Bill
Bill
Paxton.
Paxton. R.I.P.
Oh, but his name is
Extra points, Corey.
Fuck.
Corey for that extra credit.
I'm thinking Rico, but that's from Starship
No.
Troopers. God damn it, what was it?
Private
Johnny
Hudson.
Rico.
Hudson, that's
Yeah.
right. Let's call it even, man.
Okay, this one. I don't. Maybe
Man,
that
I'm
one.
terrible at this game.
Okay, how about this? The dog. You were named after the dog.
The dog you're named
Dog,
after.
your name.
Dogman. No.
Does that have something to do with Beethoven?
No,
The dog. You're named after the dog.
it's a very popular series.
Wait, it's a
That was a clue
series?
there, that was a
The
clue there.
dog. You were named after the dog.
Wilfred?
It's one of the last lines in the last film in the series.
Wait.
You don't have to guess the
is
character,
it-
but if you can guess
is it
the
a li-
movie,
Is it a live action movie?
yes.
Okay.
There's 3 of them.
Hey, no.
I feel like you're giving us a lot. And
Yeah.
We're still missing
Yeah.
So
shit.
the director's dog is named after the main character.
God,
Once-
man.
Ah,
I wanna say, like, Taken or
Okay.
something weird
Give
like
us,
that.
give us one hint. Give us the director.
Okay, I know. Shoot, I don't exactly know who directed it. I know
The director's
Steven
dog.
Spielberg was attached to it. I don't know if he directed it though. He might have been a producer.
Steven Spielberg was attached
Really?
to it.
No.
I'm so. Yeah.
I'm lost.
80s.
80s?
80s?
Oh man.
Sounds like really hyper values.
So the main character is also he's in 2 very popular movie series. He's
Is it
an
something
older actor.
Is it like Harrison Ford? Or is
Yeah.
that who we're talking about? Oh,
Is it
Indiana
Indiana
Jones?
Jones?
Indiana Jones.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't-
Dog, you're named after the dog. Is that what they say to Indiana?
They
No,
see.
that's in Last Crusade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man, I need to watch
man.
that.
Man.
I've watched the first one and the second one recently, or not recently. Well, those are the last ones that I watched. I haven't watched Last
Third
Crusade.
one's like one of my
Oh.
favorites. I can't remember that.
Yeah, or I mean, I've watched it, but I haven't watched it in ages since I was a kid.
Yeah. It's
I
all
remember
good.
getting freaked out by like they have one guy go through these veils and his head comes back out.
Right.
That's the part that freaked me out.
Oh,
So I stopped
yeah. That's the
watching.
first one. Yeah.
No, wait, is that the first one?
Yeah. That's Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah. It's like the opening scene. I
No.
think.
It's
Right?
with I know it's with Sean Connery in the third one, and guy walks through like these veils, and then like 2 swords come out and they cut up his head.
Oh, yeah, that is okay.
Yeah,
I thought you were
that's
talking
what
about.
freaked me out as a kid.
Okay, yeah, no, all those movies freaked me out.
Okay,
as a kid.
sorry. Oh, damn,
Oh, no,
we
it's
suck
all
at
good.
that.
It's all good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
No, these
my
ones are
Indiana
kinda-
Jones
yeah,
heart
they're
is
kinda
breaking
hard.
right now.
Man. Ooh, we're getting judged
This
right
one-
now by whoever's listening.
I know.
This one might be a little easier. I hope. A day may come when the courage of men fails,
Oh, Corey
yeah,
and I
come
know
on,
this
come
already. Come
on.
on.
but it is not this
Come
day.
on.
Come on.
This
I
day
am
we
so
fight.
lost. Say it again. Say it all again.
Renee, you and I are gonna.
Yeah.
A day may come when the courage of men fails, but
Corey,
it is not this
I
day.
need to be on a horse.
Okay,
For
this
this.
think
day
I-
we fight.
I think I got it.
I'm glad I did not say those lines in the movie.
An hour of wolves
Oh,
and
and
shattered
shattered
shields
shields
when the age of man comes crashing down. But it is not this day. This
Man,
day
I'm
we
so
fight.
lost. I'm so lost. What are we talking about?
Eric, by all that you hold
Oh,
dear
dear,
on this
this
good
good
earth,
earth,
I bid you stand, man of the West.
Wow.
Over
I don't
my
even
head.
know that much.
Way
Corey,
over my head.
For Frodo.
There's 3 of them.
Is it Terminator?
Oh my God!
I don't
Aaron,
know.
we said it.
I did.
No, we said it.
Oh, you did? Oh, wait. I wasn't
No,
listening.
never
It's a
mind.
very precious movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
it's
it
Lord of the
is.
Rings.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've seen them all once.
Aragorn, Return of the King.
Okay, I think
Yeah,
I,
Viggo Mortensen.
I
Great
saw him.
actor.
I saw him
Great
once. I didn't
actor.
like him. I haven't came back to it.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah, I
not-
think we talked about this. Like, you
Yeah.
didn't like him, yeah.
Yeah, I'm willing to give him another shot. It's been a while. I watched it as a kid. It was probably too long for me.
I'll do like 2 more.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, this one is kind of long. I don't even. Oh, this one. Okay, I'll just go with it. Okay. A vigilante is just a man lost in the scramble for his own gratification. He can be destroyed or locked up. But if you make yourself more
Oh,
than
that's
just
easy.
a man,
That's Batman
If
Begins.
you-
Christian Bale.
Yeah, I was like, I know.
well,
it's a-
no. Who says it?
Alfred. Right?
No.
Oh, shit,
No,
no.
it's
Ra's al Ghul.
Liam
Ray-
Neeson's
Ray
character.
al Ghul.
Yeah.
Or Henry Ducard.
Yes,
Henry
as
Cavill.
he's known in the
Yeah.
first act of the movie.
Spoiler alert. Here's another one. This might. I don't know if this.
Say I got it, by the way. Let
You-
me give you some
I
time.
got it.
You switched the samples and the pathology reports.
Wait.
I'm really bad at this
Dude,
game.
this sounds
Holy
so
shit.
familiar.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds so familiar, I swear.
I love this movie, by the way. This is probably one of my favorite movies.
What's
Can you
the-
say it
what's
Which
the-
again?
which
again?
isn't
Yeah.
really a
You
hint.
say the
You switched the samples and the pathology reports.
pathology report.
Switching the sample sounds familiar to me, doesn't it?
It does.
Is it Doogie Howser?
No.
Damn it.
Doogie Howser.
This line is uttered in a ballroom near the end of the movie.
Beauty and the Beast.
You switched the samples and the pathology reports.
Can you give us the director?
I don't know the director. Tommy Lee
that's-
Jones is in it.
I thought this was your favorite.
Oh, Men in Black. Men
I
in
don't
Black?
even know. No,
Black.
no.
Damn it. That's all I know.
I
Tommy
also
Lee
like
Jones
Minority
Is it the
Report?
Event Horizon?
No.
No.
I like Minority Report a lot, but I don't know the director. So
What else has Tommy Lee Jones been in besides
It's an older movie.
Men in Black?
movie. Is it? No, it's not The Fugitive.
I'm gonna tap out.
Yeah, I'm tapping out. Yeah, me too. No idea.
What do you think it is, Renee?
Wait, is it really The Fugitive?
It is. Yeah.
Oh, way!
Good job.
I was
Man,
all
you
like,
did
Tommy Lee Jones is like, there's only really one good movie, and it's The Fugitive. But there's a four, and now I see where it is in the movie.
Was Tommy Lee Jones in No Country for Old Men?
Yeah. No.
No.
I could actually.
I think he was.
I feel like he was.
I think he
for
was.
some
I
reason.
need to rewatch.
Is that the one with Javier Bardem?
Yes.
Yeah, he was in
Yes.
it.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
gonna be in Mother this weekend.
Oh my God, yes.
Huh.
It's gonna be really good.
All right, one more.
Oh, and I got it.
And then we're okay. So this is a conversation between 2 people. I'll let you know when the people switch off. First person, nice ears. Second person, their horns.
Here's their horns.
We're trying to fill dead space right now while we're thinking.
Hellboy?
Yeah.
No. It's from a show.
It's from a show. Okay.
Yeah.
From a show.
I don't even think
I've
I've seen this episode
I know.
yet.
I know. Okay, got it. Yep, I got it.
Horn.
Problem is, I don't watch as much TV as I do.
You've
movies.
seen
You
this.
guys
You've seen this.
watch
Yep.
more than me.
We've ragged on him for not saying it.
Yeah.
I don't even for not seeing it.
Oh, okay, I know it.
Yep.
I'm still.
Renee?
I feel so in the dark at the moment. I feel like it sounds familiar, but I can't put a finger on it.
It's all good. What do you guys?
It's okay. They're in the
It's
dark too.
it was in the Defenders. It was Daredevil.
And
Like who said it? I think Jessica Jones said it.
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
honestly,
okay.
I just pulled a lot of these from the internet,
Yeah.
so I probably couldn't have
Hey,
guessed
no,
half
I
of
liked
these
it.
either.
I liked
yeah.
it.
Yeah, that was good.
Like I think because Renee and I we do quotes back and forth all the time.
Yeah, we
I-
totally do.
But
For my
and
entire
so that's
life-
why I'm disappointed in myself.
For my entire life, I have never been I am not good at recalling quotes. Like as a kid, like all my friends would be saying like Anchorman like quotes, and they just do not come to
Oh,
me. I
yeah,
just
yeah.
cannot do it.
I mean, like I think I just have a knowledge.
Where'd you get
for,
a grenade?
use of things.
I don't know.
That's
probably the only one I recognize.
Someone's heart. Yeah, that was impressive.
Sorry.
By the way, you should stay low for a while. See, now that I've watched it like 10, 20 times, I can, but
10, 20 times, you're still missing a little bit.
I know.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
that
okay.
bad.
Okay, no, it's I actually liked it. That was fun.
Yeah.
Good job,
Um,
Sam.
All right, you know what?
I tried.
I am going to
Into
say I will bring something to the table next week.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Corey will bring something to the table next week.
More quotes.
Or in 2
Or
weeks.
food, because I'm hungry.
Yeah, yeah.
And so second episode. I guess we'll come again in 2 weeks.
Oh!
I'm not touching that one.
Phrasing. Thanks, Archer. When's Archer the new series? When's the new season coming?
I was so mad I wasn't able to go to the panel at Comic Con just because I had to line up for Hall H, dude.
Yeah,
27 hours. I had to stay in line.
Wow.
Totally worth.
Totally worth, but yeah.
Well,
Mine
what's
ridiculous.
worth coming up on the horizon, guys? What do we got coming?
Mother this weekend, like a previous season.
Dude,
Darren
I'm
Aronofsky,
down. I'm
dude.
down.
Jennifer Lawrence and Javier Bardem, dude. You
Kingsman's
cannot.
coming up soon.
Oh
On
my
my-
God, Kingsman, yeah.
Oh, my birthday is on Monday.
Ooh, happy birthday, homie!
Yeah, happy
Yeah.
birthdays.
Turning that magical 2-8.
Man,
Nice.
that is the year.
Is it the year?
I don't know.
No.
I thought
Sam's like, no,
all
from experience.
No.
Wait, Sam, you're 28?
Yeah.
How are you enjoying it?
Well, it's not that year. That year happened like 5 years ago. So.
Wait,
But
isn't 20? Wait, but that's 23. Isn't 23 the shit year?
23 is like the pinnacle, I think.
Really, I had a shitty.
What's my age
23.
again?
Oh.
23
What's
was
my
shit.
age again?
Yeah, seriously. I play that song a lot in my head.
Like,
But-
not to get
I
too
just
personal, but
blinked, and
23
it was like
is when
182.
everything fell
I just, like-
apart.
yeah, I felt like 21 and 22 were.
I thought it was
the
supposed to be
best.
like biologically men hit their technically they stopped developing at 25.
24,
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
I think that's
21.
that's the death age for fighting games. I know that.
For what?
Like for fighting games.
Oh,
You're never as good as you are when you're like 18.
Really?
18,
Oh.
20.
Interesting.
From there, well, it's they say this, but then you have people who are like 30 and upwards winning Evo. So it's like
yeah, who's to say?
who's to say exactly? But
maybe
like
they're
for the casual
imposters.
audience.
Definitely.
Well, he is the last guy who won was Japanese, so he does look younger than his age is. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to combat that with Tom Cruise. 55 looks 40. I don't know.
Looks 30.
That's all that Scientology science and money.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like-
snap. They do have the secret to youth. I'll
you know
give
what
them
it
that.
is? It's when he takes his shirt off, you see his age because he's still ripped, but you see the wrinkles.
That's very true. I do want to say they do not have the
The technical.
yeah, because look at John Travolta. Like, look.
Oh,
wow,
I don't wanna look at John Travolta.
Exactly.
Tom Cruise needs robotic abs.
He
That's
might have
probably
them,
that's
Prez.
probably his next
So
role.
as we
I
know.
After you slap him, Sam, right?
Yeah. Knock him out.
Oh my God, his kidney stopped working. His abs stopped working.
I
He
just
just
imagine-
had-
Man, robotic abs. That.
I just imagine you just slap him in the belly and like we can rebuild him. We
No,
can
no, wait, no, wasn't it like Sam gets robotic abs, so he slaps Tom Cruise, who just smiles, goes, and then punches a hole in your gut.
Or
That's how you got robotic abs.
yeah, this could be a new series in the making.
Yeah.
Is that our
Netflix series.
okay? Episode 1 was Bosnian Seesaw. I think robotic abs.
Robotic abs
is
is our,
second. Is episode 2.
There we go.
Robotic abs for
Robotic
days.
abs.
Yeah, for days.
For days.
Or
Alright,
or robotic
what,
abs for Tom Cruise. Go either way.
What are we? What else are we looking forward to? Because I know Renee and I are looking forward to Mother and Kingsman coming out
He's
soon.
been coming out. I mean, the fall TV lineup's coming out soon, so that's good.
What's his in the
I
fall
want to
TV
hear
lineup?
more about AR apps for the iPhone 10, I think, because I watched some like little videos about some AR apps that are
The emojis
in
and
development,
stuff.
and they look kind of cool, but it's just the technology is far off from being perfected.
Yeah.
But I think they showed a preview of an AR app that I think Peter Jackson's company is working on.
Oh, Weta?
Yeah, no, Wingnut. It's called. Yeah, I thought it was.
Oh,
Weta,
well, yeah.
but-
Sorry. Yeah, Weta's very associated with Peter Jackson because
Yeah.
they do all the Hollywood, like prop making for him.
Yeah, but I guess
design.
they're in development with an AR game, and they showed a demo. It was like a 2-minute demo, and
Oh,
it
that's
looked
cool. Huh.
really good.
Well, you have Japan doing AR fucking Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments now, so
Oh, yeah.
it's getting there.
Oh, I
Yeah.
did see that. That is really bitchin'.
So, like, I know we were bagging on Apple earlier, but I'm really excited to see what AR can bring to the table in the next couple
AR,
of years.
AR has been around for a while now, but
But
now
just
we
Well,
need
I
to
mean,
see-
but like
AR.
good, like perfected
like
AR.
here's the thing: we need it to be something that you can actually use in day-to-day life, and not just like, oh, look, a little gimmick thing. Because
Yeah, yeah.
we've had that for ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would definitely check out the demo from Peter Jackson. Like the graphics are really good.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
do you have a name for it or?
I don't remember. I just googled Peter Jackson AR Wingnut demo, something like that. But it should pop up. It's like I think 4 minutes long, 3 minutes long.
There really isn't a name for it. It just kind of just says, "Hey, he's putting something out." But it is the Apple Arc Kit.
Yes, yeah,
That's the
they're developing.
kit.
Yeah, they're developing.
It uses
apps
Unreal.
and whatnot.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
All right, cool.
that's what I'm excited for. So hopefully more will come from that.
Yeah.
since-
As far as for me goes, the movies that were aforementioned from Renee come to mind. Other than that, nothing coming up too.
We're going to
much.
Disneyland.
Oh, we gotta plan a day for that because I really want to go on Ghost Galaxy.
Dude, no, Corey, have you seen like the snacks that they're offering now for Halloween?
Oh, don't tempt me, Renee.
I am tempting you.
Don't tempt me.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys.
What?
I just got a fucking text and it's a trap and I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going. Okay, guys, I'm going up to see Ileana up in Davis. Okay, I know she doesn't exist.
I'm
yet.
not saying anything. Go.
Okay, so she scheduled. So she wanted us to do a couples massage, and so here's the text. The massage place doesn't schedule 2 female masseuses for couple massages, so one of us will have a male masseuse. Totally up to you which one you want.
I thought you meant that you're gonna have a trap on your phone and it's like, oh, Ileana has a dick.
or like a virus.
Gee, thanks, guys. What do I do?
You
Well,
go with
guess
the
what?
female
Wait,
one.
no. You'll have to find out next time on the Casual Fanatics
What?
podcast.
No, I want